I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I get bumped. Every Tuesday. Shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Every Tuesday. Smoke your mother's grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get laid. Every Tuesday. I get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. Every Tuesday. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. With Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. Rub on a little lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For a hot rod. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the funky bass. Every Tuesday. I told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W-double-G's the letter. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make it cry.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Are we live? Are we
I
live?
don't know.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Are we live?
We're gonna do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell. Sitting across from me in studio, special guest Kath Zinn. That's what her name is on Twitch, right?
Right.
What are you on YouTube? Same thing?
Oh God, I think so.
Okay.
It's either that or Kathy and Phoenix.
It could be Kathy and Phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, we've got Kathy in studio joining us, and we've got Benny Loco.
Just
How you doing, Benny? She's in Southern California out there sweating her ass off.
yes.
Where's
It's,
Wizzy Buff?
It's warm here. Where's what? And I have the honor of poking him into the big hellhole. Off into the hellhole you go.
Yeah, there you go. Where's Elizabeth, honey?
Elizabeth is in the chat.
Why? Elizabeth is
She
supposed
said
to be
she'll
here.
be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we got Christine, we got Shannon, we got Supermark P Mod, we got Elizabeth Supermod.
Yep.
Who else we got? We got Wayne, we got Nick, we got John Deaf, and we cannot lie. Johnny Drummer.
Oh my God, John Dev said this funniest thing the other day. He goes, I wrote it down, John. It was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I had to write it down. Yeah. You said hillbilly tragedy instead of a hillbilly. I couldn't stop laughing. Hillbilly tragedy.
We got Robin N, we got Ninja Leader, we got Joel. Hey, everybody. Who am I missing? Let me keep scrolling up. We got Suzanne.
Mom's
Jim
Russo.
the Key. Sorry, I thought I heard myself.
Yeah, I'm hearing a kickback.
Just a little.
Gen X George. Everybody.
LW
Terry Taylor.
Hi, George.
Steve.
George.
Steve from Scotland. I haven't seen you around, buddy. Good to see you. Christine. Thank you guys for joining us. So we have officially changed our name to the 21st Century Suffragettes. We are no longer really Benny and Diane because we needed to expand it.
Because it's all of us. It's
all the
of
women
us. All of us ladies.
All the women of America, and we are
All the baby ladies. All the baby ladies.
and all of our
Hands up.
and all of our male cohorts and all of them that are on our side. We love you. We dearly appreciate your support because we're gonna need it for the next 105 days.
So, how was everybody's weekend?
Wow.
Chill.
Was there a
calm,
weekend
nothing
this
going
week?
on.
Well, for those of you who don't know, my birthday was on Sunday. And so I woke up and I'm sitting in the kitchen and my husband's outside. My husband's outside and he hears me swearing profusely in the kitchen and it's echoing outside the house. And he's like, what the hell is going on? We're getting ready to go on the boat, right? It's a beautiful day. It's my birthday. We're going to have a good day. You know, it's fun. We got the beer and ice. We're like getting ready to go. And I'm throwing a hissy fit in the kitchen and it's echoing outside my house. So, so he comes in and he's like, and I've got my head in my hands. I'm like this. And he walks in and I look at him and I go, Joe just dropped out. And I was really pissed. I was really pissed. I was really bummed at first. I was like, holy fucking shit. What
the fuck is that?
Yeah, what chaos
Amen.
are we going to be in next? And because it was so uncertain. And we know the fuckery of the GOP and what they're going to do and Donald Trump and all their fucking MAGA fuckery. And so I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then he endorses Kamala and I go, Tony and I are both going, we're shaking my head because we know a lot of white men who wouldn't vote for Hillary. There's no fucking way they're going to vote for Kamala. But
Will
now
they vote for their freedom and democracy?
There you go.
That's the issue.
That's the thing that's on the line. And with her getting all the delegates within like 36 hours and raising like, I don't know, $300 million, she gets Biden's coffers. She got 120 something from somewhere else and 90 from it's like $300 million. And like literally I'm going to donate to her campaign so her numbers go up even more, like literally after the show.
Seriously.
So
We all must.
yeah, I think we absolutely have to. And
We are a grassroots movement, except we got a lot of grass that they don't know about. We're growing in between every fucking thing, and they're going to see. They're going to wish they come equipped with a lawnmower.
oh my God. And then, well, and now you got Stephen Miller whining. whining.
Oh, I
Whining.
can't stop laughing.
Kathy showed me that video of him whining. Well, we didn't. It's just.
They're such pussy ass bitches.
It's like they got the rug ripped out from underneath them. Like they didn't see this coming. You've been pushing for it. You've been pushing for it, motherfuckers. And now you got your wish and you didn't have a plan.
Sometimes you just gotta kick the fucking door in.
I told Diane, I saw a report that Trump, they said the report was saying, and I can't remember if it was WSJ or where it was, but anyway, they were saying that Trump did this to himself.
Yes.
Because he believed that Joe was an egotistical Irishman, and therefore his ego would not allow him to drop out of the race.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. An egomaniac
Well, that
telling you.
blew up in his face like everything
Yes.
else he touches, right?
And I'm also starting to believe, because they think everybody's like them, they believe the Democrats are just as racist as they are, but they don't, but we cover it up or whatever. And so they thought there's no way that they're going to fall behind this black woman, and they were wrong.
Oh, my God.
They were 100%
Well, I think we were all wrong.
Hey, my
I
message
felt-
to white America, I love my people of color.
Yeah.
I love them from the lightest to the darkest. They are all my brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Amen.
And
Preach it,
y'all
sister.
racists can go fuck yourself.
Thank you. Yeah.
You already have a call.
Mark who?
Mark P.
Hey, Mark.
Hello. Hate to break in, but our Wizzy Buff does not have the link.
Yeah. He sent it to her twice, he said.
All right, send it to me. I'll try and get it to her. So,
He'll forward it.
pardon the interruption.
No.
Oh, no. Hey, Mark, I wanted to give you a shout out anyway. I was telling Diane at lunch, I'm like, is Mark P. not the sweetest guy
Yes.
on the planet? And he promotes
Oh,
Stephanie, and he
Won't
promotes
dance with
Boston
me.
Brian.
Boston Brian and
us.
Diane and Hal. And he's like 100% behind everybody. He's like, you're such a cool dude, pal.
And
And I'm
we
so
really-
glad I met you.
And he's helped us push up our numbers.
Yep.
He literally has.
Super major mod.
Yep.
He's super
Oh,
major
he's the
mod.
reason I know who you are. Absolutely.
So we
Yes.
love you, Mark.
Thank you. I'm speechless. I will duck out. Thank you. I'm blushing.
He's like,
Thank you.
oh, God, I'm blushing.
Too
He
bad we
just
don't
turned
have him
pink.
on camera. He's probably blushing.
Aw.
But no, it's true. It's like Mark is one of the sweetest guys I know.
Yeah.
He's a great dad.
Yeah.
You know, great dad to his daughter. I was laughing because when they were saying that when Trump didn't know what college Barron was going to or whatever the hell it was. And I said, my God, Mark, you know what's so disgusting? I actually know more about your daughter than Trump knows about his own son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Wizzy.
Hi, Wizzy.
There she
Hey,
is.
gorgeous.
Look
I'm
at-
okay. How are you doing, sweetie?
Hey. Hey.
So, Elizabeth, thanks
Been a
for
long
jumping
weekend.
in. You know,
Hey.
it's our inaugural episode of 21st Century Suffragettes.
on the weekend of finding out that we are going to have a color in the White House that's
That's
got
not-
the
Oh,
female persuasion.
So freaking
I'm
wonderful.
all for a colorful White House and some
Yep.
female persuasion.
Yep.
Oh
You
my
betcha.
God.
Long overdue.
I was telling Diane, fuck the golf match. Kamala needs to can challenge Trump to a dance-off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like back in the 80s.
And he can sit there and do the jerk off dance.
To the invisible
Yeah.
giraffe.
The invisible
He's jerking
dick
off.
dance.
Whatever that is.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
call
know
it
what that
the
is.
invisible giraffe dance because I don't know.
Talk about white people with no rhythm.
Okay.
Add another call.
Hello. Who are we talking to?
Jenny.
Gen X George.
George! George is in the house.
I'm glad my brother George is here. Hi, George.
Am I on yet?
Yeah, babe.
I had to turn my sound down.
Okay, how you doing?
I just wanted to say something quick because I haven't called. There's a reason why I haven't called. I'll tell you the story later. It's a Stephanie Miller story. I froze up and it was weird and it was embarrassing. But anyways, I just wanted to say I won't work for Peter, but I will party for Peter. Woo-hoo, Peter party.
Peter party,
That's
Peter
all I
party,
wanted to say.
shish boom ba. Thank you, George.
Well, we love Peter around these. Thanks for calling, George. We love Peter
you,
around
George.
these parts because he helped us. He helped finance us being able to get
Around
some
these
merchandise.
Peter
so-
is a savage,
Yeah,
a absolute savage.
George was
Yeah.
here.
and
Oh,
he
my
has
God.
been helping. I see him in Boston Brian. I see him in Hal. I see him in our chat. I see him all over helping
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Democrats, funding independent media because we cannot trust our mainstream media.
Nope.
In fact, what'd you say about Katie Tur? Like somebody said that she needs to be fired next week. Like
It's
bye-bye, bitch.
all over Twitter. They're like, Katie Tur needs to go. What I thought was so funny is there was a tweet somebody made and they said, MSNBC officials are not happy with Katie Tur. And it said that she will be released by the end of next week and blah, blah, blah. And then in her comment underneath all of that, she said, see how easy that was to do? In other words, it's like, if you're going to make up that shit about Joe Biden, if you're going to make up that crap about Joe Biden, then I can do the same to you. And I can say your bosses are looking at you and saying, you know what, she needs to go.
Well, it's good to
since
hear.
I don't follow
her
any
and
of the,
Andrea.
mainstream
Andrea
media
Mitchell.
news, I
Oh,
don't
my
know
God.
who the fuck
Oh,
that
Andrea-
is, nor do I care
I know,
because
Benny.
they jumped the shark on the American public.
Ugh.
Donnie screamed about how they were fake news for 9 fucking years now,
Right.
and guess what?
Now they
They're
are.
fake news now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
I
I could
love
have.
how all Nikki Haley voters jumped right over to Kamala.
Yes.
That's freaking
How
awesome
awesome
right
was
there.
that? And they never thought they would. And that was so awesome.
Hey, well, if they're
And
going to
those-
vote for a woman of color,
Mhm.
because
And-
Nikki Haley is a woman
Right.
of color.
And guess what? GD
What's
Vance.
her real name again? Nimrata something?
Yeah, Mark knows.
Nimrata.
Yeah. Nimrata something.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Nikki Haley, they got that quote. They were playing on Stephanie Miller this morning about, she said,
If Joe
if
Biden.
first
First
which
80-year-old.
80-year-old
Yeah, yeah.
bows out, then Kamala Harris will win the election.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you.
But let me,
I'm sorry. I just want to say I think it's funny that Donald Trump is now the oldest person to ever run for the United States presidency.
How's that ageism working for
You
you?
fucking idiots. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
I just wanted to second what Miss Kathy Zinn was saying about Mark P. I appreciate you, Mark P.
Yeah.
Aw.
Now, he's been really helping our channel and pushing out our link, and that's why,
People know we're here. Yes.
we just passed 400. We just passed
Yes.
400 subscribers. This is a big deal for us, you guys. Like, we started out at the bottom and just a couple months ago. Like, I didn't even think we get this far. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Hey,
but
the truth when it's given spreads
Tony.
far and wide.
Yes, it does.
yeah.
You know.
And
So I told you
sat
friends,
and
and they
watched
told you friends.
Roland. He's a fellow on YouTube,
Mhm.
black man. I don't know
Yes,
if you've
Roland
seen him.
Martin.
Yeah.
I've seen Roland.
I always
yeah.
miss his last name because I think of Rowan Martin,
Me too. Laughing.
the laughing.
Rowan Martin.
And we're showing our age.
I kind of do too. Rowan
So I'm
Martin
like-
laughing.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's not his name. I always second guess myself because of that.
thank you.
But I watched last night, and they had a 4-hour live stream, and I think they raised over $2 million in 4
Wow.
hours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they were
It's so
saying
great.
that there was supposed to be 1,000 black women on a Zoom call, and they had so many people trying to chime in that
Yes.
they had to call the president of Zoom and say, "Can you please expand it?" It ended up being
Yep.
40,000 people, and
Over
they were on
40,000.
there They
Till
were on
1 in
till-
the morning?
Yeah, till 1 in the morning.
Oh,
How?
I'm getting
and
like
then,
major Mount Vesuvius
Yeah.
goosebumps.
and then
I could feel that energy, that beautiful
yeah,
black
and then there
energy.
was something
I
like
was just in awe last night because it was
I know.
all black men, and they were
Yes.
all ready to go and
Yep.
lift their sister Kamala up and into the seat. I was
Exactly.
like, oh, this is
Yeah.
so heartwarming. It was so heartwarming that I couldn't
Yeah.
turn away. I was up
I
until
know.
5:30 this morning.
Yes,
I
it
know.
was.
It's like, because it's just some. And I was telling Diane, I said, I was, okay, so here's my situation. So she's getting ready to celebrate her birthday on a boat. I'm at a family picnic. And I just noticed that because I have my phone on mute all the time. And I just noticed it's going burp, burp, burp. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then and then I look, and I was telling Diane, the first feed I get is the BBC says Joe Biden's resigned. I'm like, why is the first feed I'm getting from the BBC about this? But
And why
I'm
is
at
it
a,
fine?
Because the BBC's not got, they don't make money
Yeah.
lying.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the, so like at our family picnic, there's a couple truppers there, and I'm like, I am not bringing this up now. There is no way, because I was already hearing about the pansies in the army. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, please shut the fuck up. But
Leave my fucking armed forces alone, you
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
but then
Leave
like
our servicemen alone,
exactly.
you
exactly, Benny.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then, but later, I saw a tweet from a guy that said, Biden has proved himself to be one of the most intelligent and best politicians we've ever had. Think about this. He waited for the Republican convention to be over, where they blasted him every single day for 4 days. And then 2 days later, after the convention ends, he retired. He says, that's it. I'm not running. Oh, and by the way, we're going to support Kamala. And
Double birds from Biden.
and they lost their shizzle. Oh my
Yeah.
God, they went crazy.
It was flipping hilarious.
It was. Oh my God. Stephen Miller.
Yeah.
he was
No,
not
the
busted
video
down.
of him crying,
If
it just
that's
like,
not a case of Spank Baby's ass face, I don't know what is.
yeah.
I mean,
And I love their panic. Their panic makes me feel more secure.
yeah,
Because
of
they are
course.
panicking, it makes me feel like, holy shit, this was totally the right thing to do. Because I felt like so discouraged on my birthday. And when he dropped out, I'm like, no, you can't do this. No. But then as time went on and people kept talking about it, I was going, holy shit, this is the fucking smart thing to do. They know they had a plan. And I was afraid they wouldn't have a plan, and it was like la-di-da and blah, blah, because all we hear is that Republicans have no morals and Democrats have no spine. And when you hear that on a constant broken record, like this, now there's like so much palpable worry that when he dropped out and she took over, look at now everybody's like, whoosh. Everybody's in 110% for Kamala, and I frankly don't give two shits who our VP is. I don't care. Like, it's not gonna really fucking matter. But yeah, choose a white dude so you can balance out the thing. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I just don't. If Buttigieg might be pushing it a little, the black woman and the gay man, I don't know. It might be a little too much, but
I believe so. I really do.
And Whitmer,
Well, they're big plan.
There's a lot of good
Yeah.
picks out there, though, so I'm not stressing the VP at all.
Whitmer's not leaving Michigan. She already said no, and they're asking
Yeah.
her for her credentials.
She's going to co-chair the campaign in Michigan or something. She's becoming a campaign co-chair. I guess she's going to lead the drive in Michigan or something like that.
By the way, Moms Russo, I got to give a shout out to Moms
Oh,
Russo.
yes, Moms.
She got us beer bottle
Special
koozies.
bottle koozies.
Bottle koozies.
Oh, wow.
I love them. Thank you so much, Moms
Cheers,
Russo.
Moms.
And,
Cheers, Moms.
And she said it's her contribution to the show. So she wouldn't
Cheers,
take any
Moms.
money for it. But thank you, Mom, so much. You're a doll. We love you around these parts.
Oh, Mom's rules.
Yeah.
She is like
She
the
also,
coolest.
She's the one who
coolest
got
person.
the original koozies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me reach. I can get him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
awesome are those? She just rocks.
Yeah. So, Moms is, we love you, Moms. There she says you're welcome. She's on Twitch. I know you can't see it. Well, Benny can't see it. Nobody can
I
see
can't
it.
see it.
I can see it.
I'm going to try not to twitch until I'm drawing my last breath. Then I'll twitch a little bit, and then I'm out of here.
I'm just
my
amazed
God.
and heartened by the resolve of the Democratic Party.
I am
Yeah.
too.
I mean, everybody really did just literally heave ho, man, just freaking threw all the support over to
It was like a
Vice
fresh
President
press shirt. It was
Yeah.
so smooth and clean and
Yep.
crisp
Yep.
because they had a plan. See,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they've had it for a minute.
And the Republican
Yeah.
big plan, right here.
Yeah, their big plan was that tiny orange mushroom. That's
Yes.
their
That's
big
right.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
That tiny little orange mushroom in a it looks like a mini tiny light bulb.
It's in a maggoteer.
It's in a magazine.
It's going.
And then when Chris Lavoie, oh boy, we lost Diane.
She fell out of the chair.
That's so true. It's in a fucking maggoteer. Encapsulated
You need a chair with
like
sides on it, like Benny Loco has.
it's like how
You
bugs
should
got
make
stuck in amber. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. It's like his little mushroom is stuck in a maggoteer somewhere, and
We got Kamala, and they got a little tiny mushroom.
Yeah, and
They've
then
got
they
Yeah,
got two
Chris-
tiny mushrooms.
Chris Lavoie said this morning on the Stephanie Miller show, and I didn't realize this. Trump doesn't have a campaign manager.
No.
He's the campaign manager.
Yeah.
Why would he do that when he could pocket the money to pay his lawyers?
And he
Why
thought
would
Joe
he
had an
have
ego?
Anybody on board when he needs to pay his lawyers?
I know.
He still owes Rudy a couple $1 million.
Uh-huh.
He's
Rudy
so
was suing him. I
fucked.
wonder how that went.
I don't know. We I haven't heard shit about it.
Well, Rudy lost his bankruptcy case.
And his fucking law license.
And then
I'm a
he fell down the stairs at the Republic.
It was hammered and fell down
Oh
at the
my
RNC.
What was that? Oh my, Tipsy I had a doll called Tipsy Tumbles when I was a little girl, and like she was this battery pack thing, and she would, do somersaults and whatever. It's like
Somersault.
that's you,
I
Rudy.
remember that doll.
Yep, Tipsy Tumbles.
Yep.
There you go, Rudy.
She
There's Rudy.
had quite a heavy bottom, as I recall.
Yes, she did, because I think that's where the batteries were. Yeah, I'm
You
showing
know
my
what doll
age.
freaked me out was that Baby Alive, the one you fed.
Oh
food
God.
to. And then they had to yank it because the food was molding inside the doll.
I heard
My
I
parents
heard,
must have been really
I heard
scared.
the sound
Yeah, go
coming
ahead.
out of my sister's room. I heard, and I'm like, oh no, something's eating my sister. Yeah, we were little, we're young. I went in there and I still heard it closer and closer, and I got nearer, and it was like, pull the covers back. It was that stupid thing. It was running out of batteries, and it was
Oh
like,
my
Sounds like a
wow.
vibrator, dude.
Yeah, I never wanted to see one of those.
Okay, hold on. I'm see Allie Osher is so good about sending us updates about stuff.
I know.
Never use the battery ones, Diane.
They use the ones that plug in the wall.
Oh my. Oh my. Let's see. Alyosha is saying Trump with
Called
12.
a jackhammer.
Oh dear
Tony's
God.
like the only dude in the room right now. And he's just like, oh my God.
Poor Tony.
Sorry, Tony.
He loves it.
Sorry,
Oh
Tony.
my
Who
God.
knows what a
That's why he's the
jackhammer
man.
is?
He's so used to this because I would hang out with my girlfriends back in the day, and he'd be the only dude sitting at the table with us.
Oh my God.
And he would love every minute of it. You know,
That
he'd
is
get all
so
the attention. We called him the man.
So let's see. Alyosha's saying, LOL, Trump with 12 angry tweets. Must we start the Trump campaign over? It's like, yeah, now all of a sudden they're questioning, was J.D. Vance the right choice?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, little buyer's remorse there, guy.
He's got 2 years experience.
Oh, my
in government.
God.
God, well,
That's it.
Boom.
Hal covering his speech. First of all, I've never heard him speak in that long period of time, right?
Oh,
So I really liked that Hal covered his speech because I've
Yes.
really never heard him speak for that long, and it was kind of funny because well, we were all in the chat, of course, and JD presides. Oh, this is my question. Does anybody know this? Because now it's changed. Hold on. Kamala would have to, because she's the vice president right now. So she would have to, like, legitimize her own vote in the Senate when they count the votes, because she's the VP and she's also the presidential nominee. So who the fuck like how Pence, on January 6th,
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who certifies the fucking election now? Because
she'll do it. She's the
No.
president while she's acting
That's her
as
job.
vice president.
Yeah, that's what I
but
thought.
she was like,
States,
yeah,
she is
I'm
also
going to
the president of the
nominate
Senate.
me.
Yeah, she's still president. Yeah.
She's
but
still president
that's-
of the Senate.
Yeah, you're still president of the
The
Senate.
rules is the rules is
Yeah.
the rules.
The
Yeah,
rules is
Unless
the
you're a
rules. So she's going to be
Republican.
like, oh, yeah, boom. She's going to throw down the gavel and be like, bitch, I'm POTUS.
Oh, I love this. Mom's Russo just said someone has to capture Kath Zinn's laugh.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
We'll get it later. Don't you worry.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No,
You
but
very bad
well, that's what I'm
thing.
saying, you guys.
Don't
Like,
you very bad
are
thing,
the
mama.
Republicans? Once the Republicans figure this out, because they haven't even thought about it yet.
No, what is it? Straws now? We can't vote for Kamala because she wants to get rid of straws.
Sean Hannity said on Fox News last night.
I want to get rid of straws. When I was a kid, I know. When I was a kid, straws were made of paper.
Oh my
What about
God.
all that cocaine? How's Junior going to do all this cocaine without all that straws?
He's going to have to use a dab
Wait,
tool.
hold on. How is Donald Trump gonna put his Adderall in a straw, crunch it up with his teeth, go like this, crunch it up with his teeth inside the straw, and then go and sniff it like that? How is he gonna do that?
Oh God.
I just want to know. I'm just asking questions, right,
Yeah,
Tucker
I'm just
Carlson?
asking.
Fuck you.
Just asking questions,
Inquiring
Tucker.
minds.
I can't imagine.
Fucker Tucker.
Oh,
So wait a minute.
son of a
Does
bitch.
Kamala get to certify the count for herself?
Yeah,
You
I
know
think
the
yes.
because she's the president of the Senate. Yeah.
Yes, she is the
That's the way it
president of the
goes.
Senate. She
That's
gets to do
what-
exactly what Mike Pence did last time.
Yeah, that's why it was so dramatic when Al Gore certified the election for Bush.
Bush.
He was the president of the Senate, and he had run for president, but he still had to be the one to certify the election.
Well, and the Supreme Court decided that
Well,
fucking
yeah,
horse shit, so
I
let's
know.
not let that
I
slide.
know.
But
Yeah.
you know, that's the thing
Yeah, the
too, you
Electoral
guys,
College
is like
needs to go.
I think my fear on Sunday was every time we've done this in history, the Republican wins and we get fucked. You know what I mean? It happened and it happened with what's his name, and Nixon got in, and
Hubert
yeah,
Humphrey.
Johnson.
When
Yeah,
LBJ
Johnson.
stepped down and Hubert Humphrey took over. But what somebody explained on Twitter is the difference is that they let it go to an open convention.
Yeah.
Biden stopped that. There's going to be no open convention. And what did they say? It's going to be ratified by August 7th, 9th, something like
But
that.
it's already,
Yeah.
but she already has the delegates. She
Yes,
already got
exactly. So there's no open, there's no
open-
such
it's
thing
not
as a
open
mini
convention.
primary. It doesn't exist.
right, yeah.
Whatever bullshit
So
they were
they're
coming up with
literally
that.
reaching at straws, as
Yes.
no pun intended.
Donnie's always grasping for a straw.
I know.
So is the rest of his family.
Oh,
Did you see the way he snubbed Tiffany when she came
Yes!
past him?
I
She
missed
reached
this.
out to give him a hug, and he just turns the other way. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, she wanted to give him a kiss on the cheek, and he turned away from her.
It's
Yeah,
RNC.
she's not-
Yes,
She's not pretty enough for him.
it's on video.
She's not
fucking
his
mess-
type.
She goes to greet her dad, and he just like, yeah, whatever, and he turns away from her. It's like, oh my God.
Maybe her tits aren't big enough for him. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, what the
Mhm.
fuck?
She's not his type.
Yeah.
And the other
You know,
thing
as
I
daughters
heard,
go.
I didn't know that.
You know, when she was a baby, he wasn't sure if she'd have big enough,
Knockers.
like Marla.
Oh,
you know,
God.
well,
Or
if
like-
she's got him
Didn't
like
he s-
Marla.
Didn't he say that on
Yes.
TV when
National-
Marla was pregnant?
National television.
Yeah, and
Who
said,
talks about who talks like that?
I know.
A predator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a
exactly.
sexual deviant
Oh!
fucking predator.
That was my favorite part of Kamala's speech. She's like, I used to be a prosecutor before I was here. And, I know what sexual abusers are, and I know what fraudsters are, and I know this, and I know that. And she just smiled as the crowd was going crazy, and because they know what she's trying to say, and then she goes, I know Donald Trump's type. And it was just like,
That's right.
ah!
I know I'm not Donnie's type. That was just the ultimate burn.
And now who's the old man? Oh, you burned that
Yeah.
shit to the ground, you fucking idiots.
Oh, Joe Biden's
man,
all these.
Donnie. And now they're looking for a refund for all the fucking shit that they bought to dish Joe with.
Yeah, what the hell was that shit? Trump wants a refund? What,
And
what
for
do you
what?
think?
Yeah.
For what?
He wants a
John will
refund.
send it to customer service, and they'll get back to him in 3 to 6 weeks.
Oh, it was
3 to 6
funny.
months.
Somebody retweeted that and said Karen wants to speak to a manager.
Send him over to the manager. Let him speak to the
Oh
manager.
my God. Are you fucking
send
kidding
her
me?
this.
So
with this
pathetic.
bullshit?
They
I have seen some dirty pool in my day, but this takes the fucking egg.
Oh,
man.
well, that was what Diane and I were talking about at lunch is, her biggest fear is my biggest fear is the shit they're going to throw at Kamala. But I said, the thing is Kamala's been dealing with it her whole life.
yeah.
So none of this is new. And if I see one more meme about how Kamala got her first job by dropping to her knees, I swear to God, exactly. Fuck off,
That's a
you
gaslight.
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Classic.
They're gonna say everything and
Misogynist gas.
anything
Ugh.
under the sun, and they can suck my non-existent unit.
But it's like Stephanie Miller
Suck
said
it.
this morning. It's race. It's the racism of Obama plus the misogyny of Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to be coming at her, but she knows
But
that.
you know what? It makes them look like shit.
I
It makes
know.
them look
Yeah.
worse. Allie Osher says, Occupy Democrats breaking. Donald Trump gets crushing news as leading Black Politician Action Committee pledges 7 figures spent to mobilize Black voters for Democrats in an election. And if it gets even better, Rolling Sea Action Fund and the nonprofit Let It Resound
Yeah.
have it just moved again, have revealed their plan to target black voters in several cities, crucial to securing Democratic control of the House of Representatives.
The Congressional Black Caucus as well.
This is beautiful. Yeah, 100 days to make Vice President Harris president and Hakeem Jeffrey Speaker of the House.
Amen.
And organization to rebuild the Democratic Party relationship with black voters through the community engagement events. That's beautiful, Alyosha. I love to fucking
Thank you,
hear it.
Alyosha.
I
Yes,
love to
thank you,
hear it.
Ally.
Everybody is on board.
Exactly.
Yes.
I love it.
I know. And that's
Yes.
the whole thing. Trump's prejudice did not allow him to believe is that anybody would back this black Asian woman.
That's right.
Yeah. He thought there would be all this infighting and all this, and instead it went the opposite. That's why they're shitting their pants.
Well, guess what? Donald Trump is pissed off everyone.
I know.
Women.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
women. All across the board. Military. Any people of color. Any people of any different religion. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
you want to become a Christian nationalist. Fuck you. We're
You're
not
not
going
even
back.
a Christian.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
If you're a Christian, I'm Queen Elizabeth. Fuck off, asshole.
Now you know why we had such a good lunch together. She's smart. She's funny.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, what does the H? What does the H stand for?
I never knew. I said hockey sticks. Jesus H. Christ. I never knew what that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that H
Holy.
for?
Holy.
Oh, I thought it was Howard.
Oh, maybe it is.
Like our Father who art in heaven, Howard be thy name.
Howard.
Be thy name.
Coward
Yeah,
be
that
thy
guy.
name.
Howard be thy name.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God. Is this live?
Yep.
VP Harris holds first rally of presidential campaign in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Outside of Milwaukee.
And guess what?
How do you like that
She
shit?
is going to be jet setting everywhere, bitches.
Uh-huh.
You just watch her go. I just
And
like
she's-
wind her up and watch her go. Give her the money to do it. And we're just going to watch her fucking take over. I can't. Oh.
Yeah, Diane and I were saying,
I know, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, Diane and I were saying, that Biden, God love him, but because of the stutter, he's not a debater. Our best debaters have been the lawyers, Eric Swalwell,
Yep.
Adam Schiff,
Yep.
Dan Goldman, if they know how to debate,
Jasmine
and
Crockett.
she,
Jasmine Crockett. I was just gonna say.
yes, Jasmine Crockett, all those, and they all know how to debate, and so I'm not worried about her at all. And I was mentioning too that tweet that Hillary Clinton sent out that all she can think about is during the Brett Kavanaugh hearing when Kamala asked him what kind of reproductive what limitations do we put on men for their reproductive
What
rights?
government?
Yes.
What?
What's something of men's health that is
Yeah.
Yes.
Does
regulated
determine-
Yes.
by the
regulated by, and he was
Yeah.
like,
Eba.
I like
Eba.
beer. I
Eba.
like beer. Do you like beer? Because
I
I
swear to
like
God.
beer.
We gotta bring back the SNL skit
Like beer?
with Matt
Still
Damon.
like beer?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt!
Yeah.
I mean, I watch this thing every once in a while. Matt Damon just nailed that thing so
Oh,
well.
he did so.
Oh
he did.
my
He's so
God!
funny.
And he's like punching
And
holes in the
squee.
beer can, and squee, and my friend squee.
Squee. Just don't forget squee, whatever you do.
Oh my!
Hit your squee on it.
Put your squee on it. Oh my God.
Squee on it.
Oh my
Put your
God!
squee.
Don't squee out loud.
Oh shit. Oh,
Don't squee out loud.
Don't squee on me.
Don't squee on me.
I'm so glad this is such a serious show.
We're living in a reality show, guys, and I can't wait until the fucking This is the final season of
Trump's
the
reality.
show
Yeah.
that we
Trump's
do.
reality TV show.
'Cause-
Hey, guess what? Trump, you're fired, bitch!
You're fired, motherfucker. We fired you some years back, but
We
would
keep
just like-
firing you,
just
but
like
you
a-
won't go away.
God.
just like a zit before prom, he keeps coming back.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my God.
I'd pay to see him. I'd pay to see Nancy Pelosi go up to him at the end of this election when he loses and say, "Donald, you're fired."
I
just-
know.
You're fired,
And then
bitch.
I agree with Stephanie Miller. I want to see Nancy Pelosi take that 6-inch heel and shove it right up his ass. Oh my God.
Here, here.
Oh,
I mean,
there's
it's
so many
all-
things that I visualize,
Yeah.
and none of them are pretty.
Well, Adam Westish is in the chat right now, and I want to tell you guys something I wrote down when we were on until 5 o'clock in the morning the other night, Sunday morning, the morning of my birthday. And so I said, Nazis are like zits. They pop up every 100 years, pop it, and put some fucking tea tree oil on that shit. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Pop it.
Antibiotics. Someone.
And we keep beating you. Every time you raise up, every time your boil comes back, motherfucker, you lose every fucking time.
Lance that bitch.
This time, I think that stiletto is going to be so shoved far up your asshole. You're going to go back in your closets. Go bye-bye. Your little grinder RNC Super Bowl. Oh, my God. Like, really?
They
You
crash
hypocrite.
grinder.
You crash grinder at your RNC. You're all
That's hilarious.
hypocrites. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut the
God
fuck up.
damn.
Shut the fuck up, Mountain.
Yep. One of my favorite Fiona Apple lines from oh God, I can't remember the name.
I
But
do
anyway, when
two
she's-
of them.
Yeah, but when she says
Criminal-
go back under the rock from which you came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
From whence you came. Yeah,
Yes.
Mhm.
right. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, hold on. I know that song. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I'll find it.
No, I can sing that song. Totally. I know how to play
Spit
it.
it out.
I did it for years.
I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. If you get me close there, I could be like, yeah.
Yeah,
From
but,
the white green which you came. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I can hear it in my head.
or the like when one of the really early South Park episodes when the when the police chief says, "Well, he ain't Fiona Apple, and if he ain't Fiona Apple, I don't give a shit."
No, I don't watch those things.
Sleep to dream.
Yeah, sleep. Ain't gonna sleep to dream.
I don't go to
I
sleep
got my
to
head in
dream.
my hands. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so cool.
I got my own hell to pay.
Oh, and by the way, the other thing I wanted to mention.
I am not
Di-
your dad, friend. I'm not your buddy, dad.
I was mentioning to Diane, I said, all these people, they're saying, why doesn't Obama come out and say something? Why doesn't Obama come out and say... Obama understands what a lightning rod he is to any discussion and any conversation.
Just like Hillary.
Exactly. And if he says anything, the right wing will lose its shizzle, and it could be for better, it could be for worse, but he's just like, and they said this morning, he doesn't endorse a candidate till the convention's over anyway.
That's right.
And not only
So-
that, how about let's not let all the conspiracy theories like Obama's still running the show. You know, Joe, oh yeah, Obama's running the show, and they still want Michelle Obama as VP, and Michelle Obama has made it clear. I do not want to engage in politics, but the right keeps scaring the right with her fucking name. It's like the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It's like, and then the other Kellyanne Conway going, she doesn't speak eloquently, and she doesn't work very hard.
Fuck off, bitch! That pissed me
Oh
off.
my god! You're fucking dog. Those aren't dog whistles. Those are fucking blowhorns.
Yes.
bitch. You're just gonna say, lazy black person.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me that you're racist without telling me you're racist.
Oh my God.
Give me a break.
Fuck you.
Oh God, her and Megyn Kelly can fuck all the way off.
Look,
I'm just
they-
getting something up there.
Michelle saw what 8 years of the presidency did to the aging process of her husband.
Right.
She's like, fuck that.
Oh, I know. She was, but the difference
All
between
the racism all the racism her children endured. Go
yes. But like Michelle Obama, okay, she wasn't really thrilled about being first lady either, but she learned to embrace it and she found her
Yep.
own message and she found her way. Melania just became a fucking bitch. And
Be best.
and we had a fucking Stephen King Christmas tree
It was the
extravaganza.
shining. It was the
Yes!
shining Christmas trees.
Oh my God.
And then the next year it was all white. It was all white Christmas. Like white trees and white ornaments
Yeah.
and white everything.
Gross.
Are you giving me a fucking message here?
Yeah.
It's white everything Christmas now. And her trashing the rose garden still pisses me off.
Don't even
Oh my
get
God.
me started.
I don't know why we're so pissed off about this, but it really irks the fucking shit out of me.
I mean,
too.
that was the legacy of Jackie Onassis.
Yeah.
Jackie Onassis renovated the White House and brought class and dignity to it, and that was her garden.
Yeah.
And that fucking bitch stomped all over it. Let me have more wine. My fucking fuck bombs will keep increase. But I mean,
Your
that
savior.
just pissed me off to no end. It's like that was history. That was Jackie Onassis's legacy. You fucking whore.
And
I
she
just
gutted it. Yeah.
God.
And let's call her what she is, people. She is a fucking hua.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, she's a what?
The first fucking naked pictures of a first lady ever in history. Naked pictures of the first lady. Can you imagine if Nancy Reagan
She gave all
Oh,
her best head
God.
behind closed doors.
I know she gave her best head behind closed doors, Benny. You're a legend.
Thank you, Jupiter Judy. She agrees with me. Yes,
Hey,
Catherine.
Diane, I looked up Article 2, Section 1, Clause 3 of 3.1 of the Electoral College count in the Constitution. And it does say that as you go about halfway down, it says the person having a case says the votes for each. Okay. The list of the persons voted for, I'll just start it from the beginning. The electors shall meet in their respective states and vote by ballot for two persons, of whom one at least shall not be an inhabitant of the same state with themselves. With that, that's
Yeah.
that 19th century speak,
Right.
or 18th century speak.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall make a list of all the persons voted for and the number of votes for each, which list they shall sign and certify and transmit sealed to the seat of the government of the United States, directed to the president of the Senate, which would be Kamala Harris. And the president of the Senate, Kamala,
Yep.
shall, in the presence of the Senate and House of Representatives, open all of the certificates, and the vote shall be then counted.
Very nice.
The person having the greatest number of votes shall be president.
There you have it.
Thank you,
So-
Elizabeth.
Right from the
That
book
that
of
is awesome.
rules.
By the way, I'm
Yeah.
laughing my ass off because Adam just said Nancy Reagan nude didn't sell all that well.
Oh,
Yeah, those Nancy
boy.
nude pictures, boy.
If Nancy Reagan had taken porno pictures like Melania, how do you think Reagan would have gotten in the White House?
Oh God.
No fucking
Not
way.
back in that day.
No way.
Not back in that day. No way. But there was something else too that I had. I saw an interview with a guy that authored this book about Ronnie and Nancy, and he said this was politics the way it was done in the old days, which is Nancy would watch the news and she would see somebody who disagreed with her husband about something.
Yeah.
So her answer to that was to invite them to dinner at the White House, whether it was Tip O'Neill or whoever it was. She made sure that person sat next to her husband at dinner so they could talk about the issue. And Ronald Reagan would end up saying, because he would say to Tip O'Neill, why is everybody so mad? Like, what did I say that was so bad? I don't understand. And Tip O'Neill would say to Tip O'Neill,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, but he said, but then, Tip O'Neill would say, well, they're upset because blah, 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 blah. And Reagan would end up saying, okay, I don't agree with you, but thank you for helping me understand
Why?
what is going on.
Why?
And that stopped with George Bush because they said they had absolute, like, next to no dinners at the White House.
Right.
Ron Reagan's been out there. Ron Reagan's been out there. He was on Don Lemon the other day.
Oh, I love Ron Reagan.
Yeah, he's really good.
That's
I love that ad he does. Ron Reagan, lifelong atheist, not afraid of burning in hell.
I know. Yeah, I know. He cracks me up. I would like to see him like on shows like this. I would like to see him going to places that are different, not just the big names. It would be wonderful if he come to somewhere like this, or to even to Hal's show or whatever. But here, he needs to come here to our little show.
I agree. I agree. I just broke Diane.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Ron Reagan, we're seeking you out.
Did you hear that, young Ron? Hello.
Yeah,
Ron Reagan, if you're listening.
There's Ron
Did you
Jr.
run? Did you run? Yeah, we don't want Ron Senior.
Oh God.
Or Don Jr.
Although he's spinning in his grave. Ronald Reagan must be sitting there and saying, okay, hold on a second. The Russians were our enemy. Why the hell are you talking to Putin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ronald's sitting there saying, did I do that?
I didn't want to say it too loud at lunch.
Why, yes, you did, Ronnie.
I didn't want to say it too loud at lunch, but I was like, yeah, I forget what we were talking about before that, but I said, yeah, how far was Putin's fisting your ass in Helsinki?
Yes.
Do you remember? And I'm like, can you imagine Kamala in a meeting with Putin and just going, you're delusional, dude. Like, you think you're going to get your USSR back? Like, we don't repeat history, man. We try to, change this shit so we don't do the same thing over and over and over again. And you killed Navalny, and you fucking give my fucking goddamn dude back. Give us a dude back from where is it? The Wall Street Journal.
Yes. And now there's another one, yeah.
And Donald Trump's like, oh, if I win, I'll get him out. Fuck you. You are now bargaining with this guy's life, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, God.
He's got the contract ready, and he's ready to sign the papers.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Putin.
He's so old. He's so old news. I really, and even his Insta, he was like trying to call Kamala Lion Kamala or whatever.
Cackling Kamala.
Oh my God. And he's trying to give the new nickname for Kamala because he can't figure one out. And everything that he is going to say is going to sound like horse shit, more dog whistles of his racism and his misogyny, and make him look worse. And I loved it. Hal covered this.
If you can imagine, it's possible that he could make himself look worse.
Yeah.
Watch this shit.
He's been doing it every day for 10 fucking years. I love this interview. It was a snippet that Hal covered last night where his new VP pick touched him on his arm and was like, I got this, like, stop talking. and Trump actually stopped fucking talking. And I don't even remember what the fuck, because JD Vance is like a fucking bore fest. Literally, it's like, there's no,
he's bad.
He's really, there's no. And by the way,
put a glass eye to sleep.
How about he put a glass eye to sleep?
Seriously.
With the other cat.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that.
He put it in his book. that he lubed up a glove and put it in between his cushion couches and fucked the couch.
Who said this?
J.D. Vance put it in his book that he lubed up a fucking glove, like a...
Oh, I didn't hear about this. Oh, my God.
And then he fucked his couch cushions. He's a furniture rapist.
Oh, no.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch, JD.
Fuck the couch in the face.
Oh,
okay?
my
Just-
Hey,
God.
JD, go fuck your couch. Where's the drop again?
Fuck your couch.
Fuck
Couch
your
rape,
couch.
I mean,
God. Oh, my. Why would you admit to that
In a book.
in a book? I mean,
it was
it's one thing if you're in the bar talking to your buddies, but you
they
put
might
it in
not
a
believe
book?
you.
Oh,
He
my
put
God.
it in writing in his
I wrote
book.
it down because it was so good. I had to write it down in the book.
oh my God.
God help us all. Oh, my
And I forget. I think it was John Deff who said something. Ladies beware or whatever. Of J.D. Vance, and I'm like, I'm not scared. He's way into cushion couches, couch cushions. I said it all
Oh,
right.
my God.
Oh my God.
He's
Hilarious. That's so funny.
into couch. He's way into couch cushions. Like
What a dumbass. It's just dumbass.
this. That's
there's
who
no
the vice
sense in being a
president
dumbass
elected.
if you can't show it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's show what a dumbass he is because he
Oh my
obviously clearly
God.
has. I mean, he.
Adam Westish, when are you gonna get on the couch fucking AI pictures of JD Vance? Can we get the AI
Yeah,
pictures?
Adam, let's see. Adam just said, well, it was his most satisfying sexual experience, so I'm not as surprised that Jizz Pocket Mandrill did that.
Jizz Pocket Mandrill.
Oh, Adam, I love you. Jizz
it
Packet Mandrill.
Ashley
Oh my
furniture that he
God.
likes, or
Oh my God, Spy Kinar is Spy Kinar in the house? Oh my God, yes. His name now
Oh my
officially is Jizz Pocket Mandel. And it's
hide your
know-
ottoman.
what-
Everybody
well-
hide your ottoman. when you get to that.
okay.
What
Wait a
I
minute.
think is funny is nobody knew that his wife was of color.
Oh, and when
And
they
she's getting treated like shit, too.
Yes,
when
she
they
is.
found that out, they were like, "Oh, racist up to
Whoop.
fucking 110%."
Lost the Nick Fuentes vote.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Does he
Oh, yeah.
realize what his last name is? He needs to do a DNA test.
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God! Oh my God!
Oh
Spy
my
He
God.
Kid,
really
That's
does.
hilarious.
You know, when
Spy
your name
Kid's
is
in the
Fuentes,
chat.
you shouldn't be racist against people of your color. You know what I mean?
Spykin is
Which
now
is
But the
officially.
lack of self awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
There is no self-awareness. None of them have any.
None of them.
Did you?
Zero.
Oh,
They're
we have a call.
weirdos. They're
Okay.
weirdos.
Itty bitty.
Mark
Little.
P.
Oh, Mark.
Press 1.
Little.
Mark P.
You know,
What's up, baby?
Mark.
Since we've
How are you?
reached the 1 hour mark of the show, I'm kicking off the phone calls.
Okay.
yay.
You're allowed, and we're happy
Yay.
to hear from you.
I promise to be on my best behavior, so
Oh, why we're not?
I've embarrassed myself, and I've embarrassed one of the panelists in the past, and I will make a best effort not to do so. No, but Kathy, you were.
Uh-oh.
Mark,
feel
you
like
dropped
you've been
out.
doing this-
Mark, you dropped out. Kathy, you are what?
She sounds like she's been doing this for years. Oh, Wizzy just walked away.
No, Wissy's
No,
here.
you're doing great up there, Kat.
Oh,
You're doing
thank
great.
you.
She's hiding her brush.
Mark, you're coming in and out, honey, so I don't know what to
Oh,
do.
fuck.
We're
Thank you.
All right.
getting every other word or whatever.
No,
Shit.
thanks,
All
Mark.
right,
I
sorry.
I
I will,
admitted I admitted to, okay, so full confession. In college, my major was broadcasting and cinematic arts, which is why I am now a travel agent. Diane and I were saying it's like, so many kids go into broadcasting and think they're going to be this big ass star, and then they end up flipping burgers at Wendy's or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a hard business to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into.
And now it's become digitalized.
Yeah.
Diddle.
Diddle.
Have some more beer, Diane.
We had 2 at lunch. No, well, I kept thinking Donnie Diddler too. So Diddler, Donnie did the Diddler. No, what I wanted to say is that Ckin is in the chat, and for those of you who don't know, one of our earlier episodes, Spy wrote us a letter about a pseudo friend, pseudo client, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of a little more. And so we read it on air. And so you can go look for it. It's JP. I forget what episode it was, but JP's letter or something like that is what it's called, the episode. And it would be on Benny and Diane. And so anyway, so
I can search for it.
ever since then, we just call him JP. And since the letter, and to reveal the highlight of the letter is like, JP stands for Jizz Pocket. Well, now,
Oh no!
now,
I can't.
JD Vance, because Trump called him JP Mandel. From now on, we will be referring to JD Vance as JP Mandel, Jizz Pocket Mandel. That's it. It's over. It's
Oh
over.
my God, that's so gross.
Perfect.
He has a new nickname, just like, Matt
That's
so
Gates
dark.
and Rapey McForehead. It's going to
Yeah.
stick.
Oh my God.
But
Or should we call him the couch fucker? Or should we call him the furniture raper?
Is it like
What fucker?
the old, the old
Fucker.
South Park episode about, I like the episode about the chicken fucker. So now we have a pocket fucker or a couch fucker.
Couch fucker.
Oh.
JD
Jizz
the
pocket.
couch fucker. I want Trey Crowder to do one about that.
Oh, my God. Can you guys
They
imagine
totally
sexy
scraped the
liberal
whole
shows
bottom
from now
of the
on?
barrel out for the Republican Party.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
they
I
have.
could not agree more.
Complete.
Oh God!
It's disgusting.
Can you hear? Do I sound any better right now?
Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit better,
You
yeah.
sound great, Mark.
You sound great, Mark.
Now you're not cutting out.
I'm sorry. This T-Mobile doesn't work very well in my damn apartment. But I was trying to tell you, Kathy, you sound like a seasoned pro. Like an
Aw,
Yeah, you
thank
do.
you, Mark. Thank you. Because I used to DJ at my college radio station. I got to tell you guys, to be in college radio in the early 80s when all that stuff was coming out, the B-52s, REM,
Yeah.
the Pretenders, the Police, the Talking Heads, it was so much fun. It was such a riot. And the thing was, at that point, because this was new to us, there was music coming from all over the world. The guys from, Men from Down Under
Yeah.
and Midnight Oil. And then you had, what's her name that did 99 Lutz Balloons in
Yeah.
Germany. And the music was just coming from everywhere. And nobody cared what country it was. It was just,
Right.
all really fantastic.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just such a great time.
An explosion of sound from around the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Benny Loco.
Oh, and we were
Mark,
at
what's-
Oh, go ahead.
I was just wondering, Mark, did you have a particular thing to suggest, or did you have something that you wanted to add to the conversation?
I just want to jump in and just say hello.
Do you have an
you-
opinion on couch fucking?
Yes, don't get cushions with buttons.
And also,
Well, wait a minute.
at least I have the opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now you're going in.
Which is, wait, no, I'm not going to embarrass anyone. Belated birthday to both Diane and to you, Elizabeth. Just
Yes.
in case people.
Yeah, mine was
Yes,
Sunday.
happy birthday.
And
Drinks all
Wizzy-
around.
Mine was Sunday. Wizzy's was Monday. Happy birthday again to us.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Birthday salutations.
So we've got Jizz Pocket and Von Schitz's pants against.
Jizz Pocket Von Shits and Pants versus. Oh, that's too good. The Jizz Pocket. That's so gross.
It is so gross, and when you know the story behind it, it's even
Yeah, I know.
10 times more gross.
That's what grosses me out. That's
Okay. So far.
Yeah, one more
on
thing, Tony.
I'm getting the vapors.
so far on
Tony,
the
you got to
right.
make sure you grab Kathy's laugh before she goes. I know you'll do it.
Well,
Yes.
Add it to
we'll
the
be able to
bank.
get it. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Tony said he's already been working on it, so.
So yeah,
You got a great laugh.
I'm just
Oh,
trying
thank
to.
you.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom line. Okay, we've got Kamala Harris and whoever her VP pick might be. I feel we'll be able to sweep the floor with Jizz Pocket and Von Schitz's pants.
Jizz Pocket Von Shits.
Oh my God.
This should be a no-brainer, America. Are you fucking listening now?
Jizz Pocket Von Shits and Pants. That's just too bad. It's too-
See what you started,
know.
Adam. This is all your fault.
Oh my
The
god,
chat.
I'm crying.
Oh God. So
Putting
good to hear
the
from you,
laugh
Mark.
posters side by side. Kath or Diane? Who thumbs up? Who gets the
Better
who has
laugh
the
award.
more
No.
infectious laugh? Or maybe it's a draw.
I
Okay,
think,
no, wait.
I
I think
it's
the
a draw,
winner,
and-
the
and
winner
you gotta throw
is Boston
in.
Brian.
Yes.
The winner
He's not
for
in
the
the room.
most infectious laugh
Yes.
is Boston Brian.
When Boston Brian loses it, that is the funniest damn thing. Oh my God.
Diane, yours is up there. Okay, I will. I've been well over the 5 minutes.
All right.
We
love you,
Thank you, Mark. Love you, Mark.
Thank
you
you,
all.
Mark.
Right,
Love you back,
bye-bye.
Mark.
Oh God.
Oh, my belly.
The bodily fluid bros. The
Oh
president.
God.
Yeah, because they're both. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, and by the way, can we talk about what the hell did Matt Gaetz do to his forehead when he spoke at the RNC? What was
Lazy
that?
forehead.
What? He looked like he didn't.
Allie.
He looked like he got
Call
stuck in a
from
really fast wind
ALIOS.
tunnel.
I said in a chat
guys.
somewhere,
Hey,
hey,
ladies.
Allie.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
There you go.
What's up?
Hey,
What's
hey,
up,
the
man of
21st
mystery and mayhem?
Yeah, the 21st century suffragettes. I hope you can hear me.
Yay.
But I love it. I tell you, man, do not buy any used furniture from J.D. Vance.
Oh, that's just too much.
Ah,
Oh my God. You need a hazmat crew.
oh, no.
We gotta laugh. It's too much. We gotta laugh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my God. Yeah, don't sublet his
I got
apartment.
nothing.
Yeah, don't sublet his apartment. Whatever you
I
do.
think you just
God.
finished Diane.
Yes,
Oh,
Diane's
man.
done.
Allie.
Oh, my eyes have
Well
been watering.
done, Allie.
That was so
Anyway,
good.
I told
Allie.
you he's Allie Osher, man of mystery and mayhem. I wasn't fucking kidding.
No,
was
but
good.
I'll tell you though. But ladies, on a serious note,
Yes.
wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it be great if we could visualize and accomplish the total defeat of Trump, MAGA, and Project 2025? Wouldn't it be
I already
great?
been manifesting that. I'm manifesting it.
I'll drink to
I'm not
that.
just picturing
Wouldn't
it.
it be wonderful?
Yep, that's right.
We
And
must
then-
manifest our destination.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
And it sounds like, my gosh, I mean, I'm just seeing tweet after tweet of, the Hispanic groups that were backing Kamala. Hispanic groups, the African American groups, this group and that group and that
Muslim
union and this
American,
union,
yep.
and it was great because. By the way, does anybody see the irony in the UAW head has the same name as the terrorist group in Ireland, Sinn Féin?
Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin, yeah, Sinn Féin. Anyway, he was on MSNBC yesterday, and they're trying. You haven't jumped in yet, and you haven't. The UAW has not backed Kamala yet. He's like, okay, I'm going to speak for him. Shut the fuck up. We have a procedure. It's going to take us a couple days. And then we'll do it. It's just let us get through our procedures about how we back a candidate.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And, get over yourselves.
It's called rules.
Yeah,
Stick
no, I
to
mean,
the
but, the other
rules.
thing that the other thing that gets me mad, it's not just the arrogance, it's not just the nastiness, it's not just the fact that these people think they're the greatest speakers in the world. You know what makes me mad? The disrespect they have for minorities, the disrespect they have for women, the disrespect they have for disabled people, and the most disrespect, the voters decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed, Allie.
They don't even have respect for their own voters.
No, they don't.
He shits on his own voters, leaves them at rallies in mud and in heat, and they have strokes and get them shot. He got them shot.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Allie, I got to say, if there is...
I'm still on the fence about that whole thing. It's just
Yes.
so fucking weird.
Way
The
too many
whole
questions.
thing
Okay, well,
was
wait.
weird.
Wait a
There's
minute.
Way too
The
many
kid-
questions.
The kid
And
was...
then
Yeah, it is.
didn't she step down today? The
Yep.
the head of the
Secret
The head of the
Service.
Secret
Service.
Service resigned today, yeah.
Well, good.
Good. She's
Good. Because she was also residing over the Secret Service when they fucking deleted all their fucking text messages on Jan 6.
Yep.
So
Yes.
fuck
Yeah,
her.
that was bad. That was bad.
They care a lot. They care about this, but they don't care about that.
I'm
Let's
glad
fu-
Biden had
No,
a dog.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
yeah, I mean, it's a really, really bad sign when so many bad
just
things
went out
happen and you're the head of the department.
Uh-huh.
That means heads will roll. That's why she had to quit.
A head had
So
to
many
roll
bad
for
things
this
happen.
one.
Yeah. And there'll be more, I'm sure.
This is all part of them silently kicking ass and taking names.
Yes.
There's shit
Right.
I
going
want
on
Louis
right
to join.
now, and there's going to be, he's got to go. Now, they're saying that he needs to be voted out by the committee. Well, fire the fucking committee, install a new one, and have them fucking shit can his ass.
Who fired?
How about
fire
that?
who? Garland?
No.
Who?
DeJoy.
Oh
Louis
yeah,
Joy.
let's get his fucking. Why hasn't it happened so far? Like fucking hey.
Oh, my God.
Well,
it's
that's
that-
why-
it's that little- it's the little committee because of all the agencies we have in our government, the post office is one of the ones that's actually in the Constitution.
Yes.
It's literally a part of our law of the land that post office will run.
Correct.
We have
And so
We have a
its
friend
own little
in the
branch
chat.
now.
We have a friend in the chat that I know works for the post office. If you want to call in anonymously, you can do so.
But also, too, Ollie, the other thing that makes me absolutely sick is this whole thing about how God saved Trump.
Oh.
What about the guy
Fireman.
the fireman who shielded his family and took a bullet for you, and you're kissing a fireman's uniform on stage at the RNC?
so
What
disgusting.
the hell?
It was so
I
creepy.
mean, everybody's forgetting that Trump was humping flags. Remember when he was
Yes!
flags?
Oh,
No, I
That's
never
what
forgot
everybody's-
that. I'm still throwing up from it, okay?
No kidding.
Brrr.
No
Well, the
kidding.
bodily,
I'll be
the
right
bodily
back.
fluid brothers. The bodily fluid brothers. That's the Trump. Yeah. All right, ladies, I'll let you go.
thank you,
Thank you.
Al.
Thanks,
that picture,
Allie.
Allie.
Good to hear from you. But yeah,
The
I mean,
bodily
this
fluid
whole
brothers.
how arrogant do you have to be to say that God saves your life, but oh fuck the other guy? I mean, what is that?
Yeah.
God
You
doesn't
know,
save anybody's life. He doesn't care about your physical being. He just wants your soul. Whatever you do in your life is your free will.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you keep that soul square or
Mhm.
round or whatever God wants it to be.
whatever shape
Whatever.
it is.
Whatever shape it is. Mine's kind of a squirrely, weird shape, but anyway, maybe mine
Mine
goes
is
like
a
that.
nebula.
Mine's a nebula. Yeah, right.
But it just
But
this false.
Seriously, I mean, there's some people of faith that like I am a Christian. I consider myself a Christian in the sense that I love the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount. You know,
Yep.
love your
The
neighbor,
Beatitudes.
feed the poor, house the poor, take care of the infirm. All of those lovely little things that these so-called Christians want to say that they're all about, which they're absolutely not. I love John Fugel saying, "Thank goodness
Yes.
for him."
Yes.
Yes.
Thank goodness for
Bugle
him.
sing,
Yes. He's
superstar.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
but
And
you know,
funny.
Flynn is
And
Flynn
cute.
is down.
oh,
Oh yeah, but Flynn is down in those mega churches, and I'm telling
Yep.
you, man, there's one in Dallas or in Plano. It's called Prestonwood Baptist Church, and it's enormous. It seats more people than the American Airlines Center does for hockey games. And they actually have the school districts get together and go for a convocation before school starts every year.
Ugh.
Oh, I love this. Ckin says, God save Trump so he could get his ass beat by Kamala and face justice. Tell a MAGA
yes.
today and watch
Right
them
on,
squirm. Love it, Ckin.
Yes.
And he's going to be so sorry he's pissed this beautiful black woman off. He's just
Yes.
going to be so sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, he blew it. Totally.
Oh my God, he blew it because
I can't wait to see her open that can of whoop ass.
Oh God, oh my God, he doesn't
That
know
is
what
going to
he's
be
in for.
freaking so good.
He
Oh,
does
that is
not
so
know
good.
what he's in for with her.
Oh my God.
I know I'm going to be sitting in my chair in front of the TV, ducking and diving her fucking.
I'll be
You
in
know,
my
like-
Schadenfreude blanket.
The opening of the old Batman show with the boom and the pop and the and all that stuff.
Pow!
Yes, pow, boom,
Pow!
Right
whack.
in the kisser.
Damn. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I really
it's like,
can't wait. I am so ready for this to be over.
oh, I know.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
is
over, Donnie.
Yes.
It's fucking over, Donnie.
It's over.
You're
Yeah.
fired. We fired you a long time ago. Get your fucking bag and your hat and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, Benny.
Has Tony even played the Kamala drop that we named the show
Fucking
after?
Door down. Kick that fucking door down.
Yeah, kick
Love
that
her.
fucking
God, I
door
love her.
down.
We have to know that sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open. Sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that fucking door down.
That's right.
Amen,
Mom.
baby.
Look at what Kath
Call
brought me.
from Lindsay Wallmeyer.
Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, if you watch the
Hello.
Bob Seska show, he's always playing that clip of Trump saying the replays were in magnified portion.
I love that one, magnified portion. Hey, Lindsay.
Hello, hello. How's
Hey,
everybody doing
Lindsay.
today?
We are
Hi,
good,
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
How you
Yes,
doing,
and I
honey?
got her a
Thank you.
spicy Jody. That's for Jody Hamilton, spicy Jody hot sauce.
Thank you so much.
What's going on, Lindsay? What's on your
Lindsay.
mind?
I just want to say how excited I am about Kamala Harris. I really, truly am. I feel like she has injected this electricity into our country that we've just been resuscitated. Our democracy has been resuscitated. Is how I really feel.
She came in with that thing. What's that thing called? That electric paddles.
Maracas?
It's a
Oh, no.
defibrillator.
Defibrillator.
Yes, she came in with her defibrillator and shocked us back to life.
Yeah, Lindsay, you're the
Thank
nurse.
you, thank
Agreed.
you.
You're the
You
nurse
didn't
from,
pull that
uh,
word out of my ass for nothing.
You're the nurse from Oklahoma, right?
I sure am.
Yes.
Cardiac ICU nurse during COVID. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We met on a Zoom call, and thank you so much for joining us because
Yes,
we had
so
such a
glad
good
you're here.
talk, and I'm so glad that you're here and hanging out with us. And, the more the merrier, babe. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Well, I just wanted to bring up for those of you who haven't seen her speech from yesterday. I mean, she brought that prosecutor out. She opened her presidency with making the case against Donald Trump. She laid it all out. She brought her history as a prosecutor, and she brought all of her experience from her taking down big banks and billionaires and fighting for the
Predators.
little guy, and she brought it to
Predators.
the American people.
Sexual predators.
Yes.
She full.
Oh,
Yes.
we were talking
and I really do think anybody she chooses, and I have my favorites, but I won't go into that. I don't think it matters who it is. I think she's already better positioned to beat Donald Trump.
Take his
and
axe out. Yes, you're right.
Just pocket
filleted
over
him.
there.
Jizz pocket and
filleted
Vance
him
shit
right
his
there.
pants.
She immediately filleted him and laid him out.
I want a bumper
I
sticker.
mean, yeah. No mixing words.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
Diane,
love that.
I did research about phone banking.
Oh yeah. We talked about this in a chat, and I said, "Do me a favor, look it up. Can you find a link?" And okay,
Yes.
did you find it?
I did, and there's some events this week with calling swing states. Let me actually look.
I'm using a voice assistant to convert your voice to text and respond to you. If you want to continue,
Wait a minute.
please stay on the call.
What the hell just happened?
I was going to say, if anybody listens to Boston Brian, I know he's doing a postcard party on Thursday.
Oh, he is?
Okay.
Yeah, I know Mark's
when
got
I
the
was
info for
watching
that. I think Mark has the info for that.
I don't know what happened to Lindsay.
Roland Martin there last night. They had a WW on the screen. It's joebiden.com/volunteer. And it's got all kinds of things you can do to help the Kamala effort.
Yeah, because if you don't want to do a phone bank, like there's all kinds of ways to do postcards just to remind people to vote. And they'll give you got to supply like your own postcards and the verbiage and all that. But
sorry, Lindsay, I don't know what happened to your call.
Call back, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Call back, sweetie. Call back.
Call back, Lindsay.
Okay,
we were
so
having such a great
what we're
conversation.
doing, what we're going to try to do is find out more information about how we can help in the next 105 days to get her elected and make sure we pull this out. Hello?
Sorry about that.
It's all right. All right,
Hi, Lindsay.
she's
Good,
back.
we're back.
Okay.
All right. Events.democrats.org, and you can search by the various ways that you can get involved. You can sign up for different time slots, different days, to call different parts of the country, to call different populations of voters. So there's tons of ways to get involved on that website. I will link it in the chat. I wanted to get this information out now so we can start this message now. Because it's going to take all of us right now to push this message out to the rest of the country.
All right.
Tony, so you're talking, it's called events.democrats.org?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark already put the link in the chat. That's great.
Give it to Mark.
That's why you're awesome, Mark. Thank you.
There is an event tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's different spots that you can sign up for. You can just go there and put your name and details, and they will assign you a spot.
That's so awesome. Thank you for finding out that
Lindsay.
information, Lindsay, because, we can use all the information we can get. Like, let's just be sponges and let's find our little niche, where we can help, Like, I think I'd be good at doing postcards because I'm not good. I don't want to talk to people.
See, during college, I worked at strictly call centers, so I'm very good with talking to people on the phone.
See, there you go.
All day long. So.
There you go.
See, I work in a call center now. I don't want to talk to anybody when I get off my shift. So postcards are good for me.
Yeah, postcards.
I just talk to people outside of my house.
Yeah,
all of them, as many as I can. When I ran into that little girl at the casino, 23 years old, no idea what Roe versus Wade was. No idea whatsoever.
By the way, when we were at lunch, there was 3 young men sat at the bar next to us. And no offense, Kathy, but I heard some of the things that they were talking about. They're like, Donald Trump's a piece of shit. Kamala's running
nice.
Now. And I was just, and they were excited about it. So I didn't even bother going, are you registered to vote? Are you I didn't even bother
Lindsay,
doing it. But I did say to them
in Oklahoma that you could tell so far.
See what now?
Have you seen any indication that there's been any response in Oklahoma so far? I know it's still early.
Yes, so I'm going to tell you. First of all, Oklahoma was one of the only states that Trump won in every single county in 2020. I just want to lead with that so I can tell you where we're going. So during the primaries, I want to say that Oklahoma had their primaries after Nikki Haley dropped out. But still, whenever we voted during the primaries here in Oklahoma, 10 to 15% of voters went to Nikki Haley. That is seismic here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also have not seen nearly as many FJB, which are completely irrelevant now. Can we just give a round of applause for all of that merchandise completely rendered irrelevant overnight? And
what am I supposed to do with my fuck Brandon poster?
What a mistake to make it.
All gone. All gone, you dum-dums. All gone.
Fucking so good. That is so
all the Russian bots too. Wait a minute. All the Russians and the Chinese bots and the Saudi, all the bots from all the different countries, all their shit's become irrelevant too.
Yes.
Overnight.
Wizzy, can we see that little MAGA tear again? I feel like I hear it falling everywhere.
It's captured in a mega tear.
But I will say I have seen far less Trump flags, far less Trump 2024, far less any of that here in the state. And before
Just
it
recently?
would be on every
Just
truck
recently,
that had
or
truck nuts here in Oklahoma. And
Lindsay,
it isn't that way.
just recently?
Oklahoma.
Is it a recent thing, or has it been like gradually through Biden's administration?
I really just haven't. Now, I live in Tulsa, so we are a much more blue-leaning area around here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've driven through small towns in Oklahoma just this year, and there just isn't the kind of support that we're used to seeing here. And I don't know if that's really truly because Trump doesn't have the support like he used to here in Oklahoma, or if just people don't want to talk about who they're voting for.
Can you imagine
so they can just get along?
Can you imagine if
Yes,
Oklahoma
and the
goes
support is-
purple?
I would laugh. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't know, because so much stuff is going on in the world, is that Project 2025 is attempting to be implemented here in Oklahoma. Our superintendent has just made a mandate to teach the Bible in classrooms and has hired the Heritage Foundation to help.
I saw that heritage. I saw that headline.
So I want to be very clear about, if you want a model about how Project 2025 is going to be playing out, keep your eyes on Oklahoma. Keep them.
Now, was it? I'm trying to remember. Which,
Isn't the Federalist Society tax exempt?
Yes.
are they a 503c or whatever?
They need to pay their fucking taxes if they're going to play politics.
Yeah.
Agreed. So not only do we have a MAGA superintendent, we have Heritage Foundation trying to write the curriculum here, but we also, the superintendent hired a Libs of TikTok star to come and work on the Oklahoma Board of Education. I'm sorry, this is idiocracy in real time.
Oh my God.
We are 49th in education. We're about to be 50th by next year.
Oh, I thought Arizona was 49th. I know
you and
Mississippi's
Arkansas are
50th.
neck to neck, I think.
Yeah.
It's really not a good competition to be in,
yeah,
y'all.
exactly. Damn it, we want to be worse than you. Try harder.
You smart, you beautiful,
and you guys
you
gotta be
matter.
careful
Well,
out there. I
in
suspect, Lindsay, that like we were talking about the other night, that there's a lot of people there not speaking about what their vote is going to. I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see some overwhelming female votes in Oklahoma,
and they'll be like, "Oh, of course I voted for Donald Trump. Of course I did. What are you talking about?"
It's been kind of quieter than like the Katie Cox in Texas, but we have had women go septic in this country, in this state, and go infertile, or sterile after. We've had women that have bled out in emergency room parking lots or in their bathrooms at home. Like,
Kansas.
those problems are here in Oklahoma, and women are talking.
And they're pissed.
Yes, and one more thing,
And they're
Miss
pissed.
Lindsay, I want to say that people, young ladies your age, because when I asked you the other night in Zoom, and I thought this was extremely profound, really, you guys listen to this, This young lady, Miss Lindsay's got to think about, you have to think about what state you could escape to
Yes.
if things go south in Oklahoma. How freaking sad is that when our young people have to
Have an
find out
escape
what
plan.
state
Which
they may
bitch
have
said
to
that?
escape to?
Was it Mac? No.
You
Nancy
said Kansas,
Mace?
right?
Did Nancy
I
Mace
said
say
Kansas. I said Kansas
Yeah.
because Kansas has I mean, they were one of the shocked states that put abortion in their state constitution. And
Right.
that was one
It
of the
was Kansas,
major
right.
upsets that happened during last year, I do believe. So,
Yeah.
it's going to be Kansas, Colorado. So I'm thinking about where I can go that's a little bit more purple, that I could have my freedom.
Think about
Me,
Yeah,
a
or
think
full
about
American.
think about
Right.
girls going to college right now. Like
I know.
you know,
Yep.
applying for colleges. Where
You
do
know
you
who I
think?
thought about?
Wait, hold
Oh,
on,
sorry,
hold on,
Diane,
hold
go
on.
ahead.
Where do you think they're going to apply to schools? They're going
Exactly.
to apply to schools where they have health
not gonna
care
go
and they
OU.
have rights.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not going to be
Yes.
applying to schools in Louisiana and Mississippi and Florida and Texas and no.
Or Florida.
Yeah.
Well, more than
didn't I
more
say
than that,
Florida?
not
I'm
just
sorry, I think
girls,
you did,
but think
yeah.
about professions. Where are doctors going to go to do their residency?
Yeah.
They're leaving
don't
the
wanna work
states in
anything.
droves.
Where are teachers going to go?
Yeah.
They're not going to come to
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, they don't want teachers
know.
in Oklahoma. They want education killed in Oklahoma.
they
They
get
do, absolutely.
So my niece,
Project
Jake's-
2025 wants to eliminate the Department of Education straight
Exactly.
away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my niece, who is a professional in Los Angeles, she's been thinking about moving, and her dad asked her. She had some friends in Miami that were saying she should come down there, and she said, "Why would I move to Florida? I have no rights there."
yeah.
Right.
And not only that,
Exactly.
Miami is sinking. It's been
Yes.
sinking
Exactly.
for decades.
Yes.
Miami's been underwater. I shit you guys not. I've
Mm-hmm.
been there when the tide comes in and there's water on the streets of
Mm-hmm.
fucking Miami.
I can't wait till
So-
Mar-a-Lago's under.
Oh my God. I can't wait till a hurricane does a direct hit on that fucking
I
piece of
know.
shit.
I
And then
know.
all our classified documents will come flying out of it.
Right,
That's
and
right.
linked to that, they want to get rid of what is it, the NOAA, the National Oceanic,
Yeah,
whatever
because
administration.
Trump took a Sharpie
The
to
national,
them.
that's another thing that's in Oklahoma. Not a lot of people know that the National Weather Service is in Norman, Oklahoma.
Oh, really? I
So
did
yet,
not know that.
Yep. Yet another
Wow.
thing that would go out the window
Wow.
for the state of Oklahoma. Here's another thing that I thought of too. I'm running on. I'm so sorry. I will get
No.
off the phone as soon as I say this.
No, you're right on point.
Thinking
Go
about-
ahead.
Thinking about Elon Musk moving his entire corporation from California to Texas, you don't think he's going to lose a whole lot of people with that
Oh,
move?
yeah, he will.
Uh-huh. A lot of women, for sure.
Yes,
For
correct.
sure.
Or men that are married that are trying to start a family. I mean, this goes
Yes.
way further than just women, if you think about
It's
it.
the other way
Yes,
around.
it
He wants to move
does.
them from Texas to California.
Yeah.
So women would be like, "Yeah, get me the fuck out of here."
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's go to California.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll
they'll
take
all
that trip.
move with him.
Yes, it's corporate. It's corporate tax breaks you get in Texas. The
Yep.
whole corporate
Yeah,
headquarters
that's true.
for Silicon Valley, all these corporate things went off to Plano,
Oh, good.
to
Oh
the
my
corporate
God.
mall there in
This-
Plano,
Yep.
Texas.
This has been
And then,
Yep.
and then
Oh, that's not new.
like things like Frito-Lay and Texas Instruments has always been there, but whatever. Yeah, I get it. But this is the thing, is that they moved there for the tax break.
Uh-huh.
They don't realize that whatever company they own, Donald Trump will seize and turn it into state property.
100%.
Exactly.
Their media
Yep.
companies will be now state media. Yes. And
Yeah.
he'll seize their wealth. He'll seize their assets in order
When
to
I-
do it.
Just like Vlad does to his people.
Yes.
That's
When
right.
I was in Puerto Rico, I was in San Juan on a cruise, and I went to the Bacardi factory. Their history is very interesting because they originated in Cuba. That's where the company originated from. And when Castro took power, he said, either give me 50% of the company or I'm wiping you out.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And I fully all these billionaires who think, oh, our companies
Oh,
will be
yeah.
fine.
You're gonna be safe
You
under
think
Trump.
Trump isn't going to say the
No!
same thing?
He's gonna steal all your money and
Yes!
throw you out a third-story fucking window.
Yes!
And make it look like a suicide.
Fly.
No, wait a minute. Another thing that we should be really fucking pissed off about and throw it in their face is that they're calling Kamala a DEI hire.
Yes.
Now, fuck and you pieces of fucking shit. If you knew anything about anything, you know she's been elected.
Yes.
Elected to every fucking office she's ever held. And she, got her law degree, by working twice as 3 times hard as any fucking white boy would ever have to do.
Exactly.
So, give me a fucking break. And you shove that in their face. No, she's not a DEI hire. She was elected. Elected by us. Fuck and you.
First elected,
I
she
like
was
them
elected
apples.
Attorney General of her state.
Yep.
That was an election.
Yep.
Nobody gave her that. She was elected. Nobody gave her the vice presidency. She was elected. By the way, I wanted to jump in really quick and say thank you, Mark, for giving the link to Boston Brian's card party on Thursday. Thank you.
Yes. And Lindsay, did you
Do you know
have
what time
anything
it
else?
is?
And that was really good information.
Do you know what time it's
and
gonna
I
be
hope
or
you
no?
found the
sorry?
Democratic Party there in Oklahoma as well.
Party?
Yeah.
Nope, that was it. Final little trivia on Elon Musk because he has a trans child that doesn't want anything to do with him. So, just FYI for everybody who doesn't know that.
Wait, who doesn't recognize their trans child?
Elon Musk, his eldest child is trans and has completely divorced herself from her dad.
Oh my! I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God!
Here
Well,
it
and
is.
the other point I was going to make is: is Elon Musk going to trust the power system in Texas?
I mean,
It's Saturday. It's Saturday the 27th from 7 to 9. Is the card
all
party?
right, ladies. I'm going to go. I'm going to get off here. I feel like I'm monopolizing all the time. Please
No,
reach
Lindsay,
out
you're
to
great.
democrat.org and sign up for phone make. I will be calling swing states in the next couple of days. So thank you so much.
Thanks for
Yes.
hanging out.
How you do it?
And Mark repeated the link to the card party. So, however you want to contribute, phone calls,
It's
postcards.
Saturday, not Thursday.
Oh, Saturday.
It's Saturday, 7 to 9
My bad.
p.m.
Saturday night. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
So, again, thank you, Lindsay. Love you, girl.
Yes, of course.
My
Bye.
Thanks,
new
Lindsay.
friend,
Bye, Lindsay.
our new suffragette. She's a new member of the suffragettes.
Woohoo!
All the ladies, all the men,
suffragettes.
anybody here who supports us, now we are suffragettes. All of us.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Even Kamala said that during her speech. She said the suffragettes. And I was like,
Yeah, I know.
I heard that too.
I heard it. I was like,
don't
shut
you
up.
find
We
it?
need to clip that. We need to clip that. We need to clip that.
I heard that as well.
And I was like, yes, now everyone here is a suffragette. Welcome, suffragettes.
Yes.
What?
Is it Suffragette City?
It's,
I'd do it,
I
by the
know.
way.
I would
can't-
do Suffragette City, but we would get dinged,
Dinged.
so hard.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well.
What's the chat doing? I can't see it from here.
Don't you
I
think?
know.
It's moving
We'll be the
along.
suffragettes. All the dudes they're all like, yeah, we're in it. Suffragette City. Yeah.
Cool. We got the best
Yeah,
guys,
I need
man.
a suffragette T-shirt
And
and a coffee mug. We are.
I need a bumper sticker that says Von shits his
No, wait.
pants and
Jizz pocket.
jizz pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh.
real men
Oh.
support their suffragettes. Real men support their suffragettes.
You got that
Yep.
right. You got that right.
So we still have our, what is it called, Redbubble account. We just have not gotten
Yes.
new merch for the 21st century because we decided to do this like a couple of days ago. Okay, we were like, Benny and I
Kamala channeled us, Diane.
Well, Benny
Kamala
and I
channeled us.
had a discussion about it, and I said it's not about Benny and Diane anymore. It's about all
It
the
wasn't
women.
even. It never was just about
It
Benny
wasn't.
and Diane.
It wasn't.
It was about how Benny and Diane could reach out to other people and inform them as best we can and let them know that we, as regular, American women,
Yeah.
household engineers or whatever our job is, that we actually give a fuck about our freedom.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give a fuck about your freedom, you
it-
need to give a fuck about politics.
Well, and it already actually says it on our T-shirts. It says Benny and Diane, and underneath 21st Century Suffragettes. Now we're just getting rid of the Benny and Diane and just, things in the camera appear larger than large.
Things in the mirror appear larger than they really are.
Bounce your boobies.
So we're just moving the 21st Century Suffragette thing up because it really is about Roe. Roe-vember's coming. The Republicans know it. They're fucking terrified.
Yes.
They're shaking
You're
in their
pulling your
shoes.
hair out.
Man, they put in
It's about
We
because they're attacking
already-
women. They fear us the most. Whoever they're attacking, that's who they fear the most.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, intelligent women just scare the living crap out of them.
And there's
I mean,
so many of them now.
for all of us, like my niece has run into it. I've run into it all my life. It's like if you express yourself as an intelligent woman, there are certain men in this world that just freak the fuck out. And it's like,
Like it. They just don't like it.
it's like, no, you're supposed to be pretty and just fuck me and that's it. Or whatever their stupid incel
The
theory
wine
of
is now
life.
talking, ladies and gentlemen. You're just supposed to be pretty and fuck me. That's about it. And we're tired of it. We're tired of being treated
Absolutely.
like that. And
Absolutely.
so we're not going back. That's
we're
another
not.
thing. I want to kind of rewrite our 21st century like little monologue in our show profile thingy and just be like, we're not going back.
No.
And guess who else said that? Kamala. She said it during
Yes,
your
she
speech.
did.
We're not going
She's,
back.
she's watching us, Diane.
I know. I swear to God.
Feed from us.
I swear to God, she's like
You're so-
watching and like maybe those are the overlords that have been lurking in our channels. Because all of a sudden we got a big spike over there on Twitch. Alyosha was showing us the other night that we have like a rating on Twitch, and I'm like, wait,
What?
what?
Good. Can we finally take our bits and give you bits on Twitch?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Can you give me bits?
No,
I don't know.
Tony says no.
I don't even know how to work those things. Like, I honestly don't know how to work
because that's
that
how I
stuff.
contribute to Hal, is the bits on Twitch. Because the thing is, I started following Hal on Twitch when YouTube threw him off 90 days before the election. And that
Right.
is one of the things I'm really afraid of. I've got to tell you. It's like, because they threw Hal off for some pissant excuse,
Right.
Well,
and
no, he broke the YouTube rules.
What'd he do?
I think he played something he shouldn't
they said he broke a copyright rule or something. That was just why
Yeah.
he is so paranoid
Right.
about
he played
doing it
something
again.
he shouldn't have, and they do have rules, and they're very strict. I skate a very thin line on the YouTube rules.
But I
Because
mean,
I play
it's
music like a motherfucker.
but
And
we
sings
just,
along with it in our car, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I get copywritten every single video I put up.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
But I mean, what I'm afraid of is just, there's those maggots out there. They're going to be watching shows, and they're going to look for anything to complain about
Yeah.
to get anybody taken down
Right.
at any time.
Actually,
Well-
yeah, you're right. You're right, Kathy, because like I was watching a couple of channels that were going back and forth. And it's become kind of the thing now for one channel to start copyright striking the other just to
Yep.
bury him.
Yep.
And if you don't have a way to go back against that, then you're
Right.
screwed. You got to open
I
a new
know.
channel and ask all your followers. It's just really bad.
That's
So-
why we play all original music here so they can suck it. And we
That's
never
right.
Stuck
play.
it real good.
and buy the album. They can suck it and buy the album.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
And Kathy drove by Billy Gaffney's house today on the way here, and I didn't point it out, but you can point it. It's like it stands
It's pretty
out.
noticeable.
Yeah, like you can't. Yeah,
I mean, you drive by going, "What the hell is that?"
it's cool. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
And anyway,
That's fun.
I know Billy. He does the opening song every Tuesday. He wrote that song ages ago, and so Yeah, we love it. We love it. And we love playing our original music because, you know, this is the only place you're ever going to really hear it.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
that's not
JP
true.
I'm
You
just
know,
reading this.
you might
Listen
wake
to the
up.
music.
You might wake up one day and find your song playing on the radio.
You never know.
You never know. So JFO says Diane needs a sit and spin with a middle finger shirt.
Sit and spin. Remember those things you like say?
When you sit and spin. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the ad for that thing.
Yeah, I
I never
remember the
had
ad.
one. Yeah.
I want an adult-sized big wheel. God damn it!
Wait a minute. I think there was. I'm gonna look at my.
I think
Twitter.
they make them actually, and I think I need one in my life.
Because I did post something.
Don't get me going. Don't get me started. Any local, I'll be down there. We'll be having races, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy, that's the whole thing. You remember? Well, you probably don't, but they used to have this thing. Maybe they still do. Soapbox derby races.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think they still do.
That was one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid. Was make little carts that I could go down
Aw.
hills with.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks notice, Joe.
Oh, he's
Brent
funnier than
Terhune
hell.
has got a new video.
Yeah, that
I'm
is.
sure
I
it's
watched it
hilarious.
last night. It is funnier than hell. Because he says, "What am I supposed to do with all my fuck Biden signs?"
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, it's great. All that merch, all their efforts have just been flushed down the golden toilet. He's not a tin pot dictator. He's a golden toilet dictator, and it just got flushed.
3 pulls. You had to flush it 3 times.
What's the matter?
You know, because the water pressure's so bad.
What's the matter?
You know, and you can't lather up
Kathy?
either because the shower just trickles on your
There's one
long.
kitty.
I can't say anything about just a long piece of hair because that's all I have.
Yes,
Just like Donald Trump.
I'm just lather up. I picture Trump in prison lathering up.
When he said that, I puked a little in my mouth. It's like,
Yes.
I can't.
Good grief.
Oh, when Trump tried to
So-
say
Not
he
really.
looks better.
Don't
in
drop
a-
the soap, you pussy ass
Oh my
bitch.
god. When Trump tried to say he looks better in a bathing suit than
Oh my
Biden, I'm like,
God.
oh, what is the matter with you? Oh
can't even
God.
My
I mean-
ears are bleeding.
Oh
I want to
God.
see him. I want to see him on a horse. I
Hey,
wanna
y'all.
see Trump on a horse.
I bought
How
me
about this?
a new AR. Hey, y'all like it?
It's
Is it a water gun? What is that?
no, it's cans that's been glued
Just
together.
Oh.
cans put together. It's my creation of my granddaughter. We can shoot
Aw.
Monster Drink at them now.
That's cute.
It's not that cute. It's kind of terrifying. Your 13-year-old daughter
I
made
know.
that shit.
I said that to her. I said, "Look, we're trying
Granddaughter.
to ban this shape.
Yeah.
This
Right.
shape is going to be banned." So
Well.
isn't that exactly what I said?
My
Yeah.
Nerf gun's pretty interesting. I can just it doesn't do anything. I can't even take out a light bulb with it. It's great.
Well, I'll
Oh,
tell you
that's
what.
funny.
I never bought my children any kind of toy weapons, and I've mentioned.
No, I didn't
this
either,
in
but
my-
it's my
yeah.
toy. It's my
Yeah.
toy.
Mhm.
Okay. Ali Osher said if 5 people watch the Twitch channel for 45 days, you should apply for affiliate status on Twitch. I don't know what that
Ooh.
means. I have no clue. And he also said, breaking! House
Oh,
Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries delivers a show-stopping speech praising Joe Biden's selfless decision to pass the torch to Kamala Harris and the new presumptive Democratic nominee. Jeffries said exactly what all of us are thinking. Kamala Harris and her candidacy has excited and energized the House Democratic Caucus and the Democratic Party and the nation, said Jeffries. Vice President Harris has earned the nomination from the grassroots up.
Mhm.
beautiful.
That's
And
us,
it's
guys.
so
I
cool how everything just
love
sort
it.
of shifted right over.
I love it.
We
I
are
love
we
it.
are the grass. I knew cannabis would come into this somewhere. We are the grass.
Okay,
Sorry,
morning,
Diane.
Joe Scarborough. Tears into racist Republicans as total idiots for calling Kamala Harris a DEI candidate because
Oh,
they
I know.
think a woman of color should never be president. This is exactly what these bigots need to hear. You've got
That's right.
Republicans being just total idiots, attacking her as a DEI candidate. And I will tell you, 99% of the Americans don't even know what those letters stand
True.
for, but they know it's probably a racist.
But Kamala's gonna get that black job.
And the orange
Oh,
thing's going down.
she gonna get one of those black jobs you were talking about, Trump. Unknown caller, come on in.
Call
They're
from
scared.
Super Saint.
They're scared.
Super Saint, turn down your radio in the background.
Hello.
Hi, love. How
Hey,
you doing?
Super.
Hello, hello.
I'm recovering from surgery. I just got out a little bit ago.
Oh,
But
wow,
I
that's-
wanted to
that's-
call in and let
that-
you know that I've
that's-
been lurking.
That's
Are you
dedication.
okay?
That's dedication.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm
Thank
fine. I
you,
had
Super
sinus
Saint.
surgery.
Oh, okay. We're glad you're
Yes.
okay. That's the most
Yeah.
important
Are you
thing.
getting
Yes.
high now?
I'm fine. I'm still dripping
Okay.
blood out of my nose,
Oh,
but
man.
I couldn't
Oh.
be in the chat. But I've been lurking, so I just wanted y'all to know I'm with y'all. And I've been
Aw.
listening.
Sometimes
And-
lurking is all we can do. So
Yeah.
don't
I
ever
work
and
and
feel
lurk
bad for
quite a
just
bit,
lurking.
so
I've been laughing.
That's
So
good.
thank y'all.
That's why your nose is bleeding. Knock it off.
Don't
Probably.
don't bring any stitches.
Probably. But I wanted to join y'all with saying that Joe was completely selfless, and I know that you have to have somewhat of an ego to run for president, and it was completely selfless of him to step down because I know he could have won, but I'm really hyped. I'm on the Kamala train
Yeah.
and very excited for her, and I know she's going to crush that weasel.
Oh.
What Biden did
I
was
can't wait to
absolutely
see the fireworks.
it's absolutely the same kind of selflessness
Yes.
to put
absolutely.
America first. If you want to put America
Yes.
first, this is what he did. Just like George
That's right.
Washington
Absolutely.
did, because we don't want a fucking king here.
No,
Okay?
we don't. I mean, in every way, he was selfless, and
Oh,
I'm very, very
I just had a thought.
honored that he brought us through so much and that he got so much shit done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
He
really
got more
did. And I
done
think,
he got more done in
3 years.
Cool.
6
One
months
term.
short of a full term than any other president in
His first 2
our
years, yeah.
recent history.
in my lifetime, for sure. And I think he's got some tricks up his sleeve with
I'm
the
hoping.
Supreme Court.
I'm hoping.
And yeah, and I think that he can focus on his job behind the scenes, and also be
Without
rooting
being
for Kamala
attacked
as
and,
well.
and having his
Yeah. And he deserves
But, yep.
to have some retirement time because he really has put his country in the forefront his entire life,
Entire life.
Boy, and that
entire
Yeah.
Hunter
life.
that Hunter Biden
threw
headline went
everything
out
that
the window.
life threw
Oh,
at
yeah.
him that
Hunter
was
Biden,
absolutely
he should
tragic
pardon-
and
Yes.
miserable. He's come
and he
through
can
like
pardon
a,
him now.
a ray of
Pardon
light.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Bill didn't go his way. I'm like, pardon him. If,
James Comer is
Oh,
crying
that would be nice.
crocodile tears because his Hunter Biden
Yes.
investigation went nowhere, and now it's completely worthless.
Yes, and
Well,
I
just
love
like
that all
everything
their
else
guys
they do.
are
Joe
worthless
Biden.
now. They wasted all that money on fuck Joe
Impeaching
Biden and
Joe.
Let's Go Brandon,
Oh God!
and they wasted all that money.
Did you
Wait, wait, wait.
hear?
It's hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't mean
No,
to
go
interrupt.
ahead. Go ahead,
I
Diane. have a
gotta
thought.
get this out.
Yes.
Imagine the Supreme Court just gave Kamala Harris total fucking immunity.
No. And not only that, Joe Biden was very, very suave
think about
in his making sure that all the delegates and all of the Democrats had to back her.
Yeah.
And that was so suave. Yep. He really is a master class and masterful at what he does.
Yes, he is.
He really is.
He's a master statesman. Yes, a master statesman.
He is.
Yes.
He is. And he
Super
plays them
smart.
all like a fiddle. The donors and everything. Just like, I'm so proud of him.
He knows the rules.
I really am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm so proud of him.
Thanks,
I really
Joe.
am.
I really am.
He makes me proud. He really
Absolutely.
does.
Absolutely.
And now he can focus on BB as well.
Yes.
Because BB is an ass.
Oh, God.
I hope we get the most dark Brandon we've ever gotten, and he goes full court press on all this stuff. Citizens United, the Fairness Doctrine, the Supreme Court. Let's going after these real criminals, like these
actual criminals.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can get Roe codified before with fucking election.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you heard in the news, but Hunter Biden is appealing his conviction with the same rule that got Trump off in Florida for the documents case.
Oh,
Yep.
I heard that. That is awesome.
We cannot make this precedent. We cannot, though. Precedent.
You know
we
what?
can't, I don't know.
I don't know if people have thought about this, but 4 years ago, Beau of the Fifth Column mentioned that even if we don't get Trump on the issues here in the United States, okay, the International Criminal Court can go after Trump for the way that he handled the border of putting children in cages and children dying for human rights violations.
Dun, dun,
and
dun!
he was prosecuted at The Hague. Jack Smith. So Trump can still go down whether he gets taken down in the United States.
I have another question. Can Biden get rid of fucking Christopher Wray and fucking Merrick Garland now without any?
Yes, he can. Yeah. And Kamala can too.
And Kamala can too.
Yep. Sure can.
I'm just asking questions, Tucker Carlson.
There's going to be some radical changes coming at us.
I think
fast
so.
and furious, and it's going to feel fabulous.
I think that we need to send letters to the International Criminal Court on human rights violations for what Trump did to the human rights violations, because those still apply for what he did down at the border to those children. Because there were children that died.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we can also write letters regarding Abbott.
Yes.
One thing. Yeah, one thing.
Remember when he shipped people across on Greyhound bus and that child that was like 7 or 8 died? Or no, it was a 4-year-old, I believe, that died on their way up north. So those are human rights violations, and human rights violations apply to anyone across the world. They do
apply globally, but the United States has not recognized the International Criminal Court in terms of jurisdiction over us, and that's an issue. They may impose a jurisdiction if Trump leaves this country, but I don't believe we have an extradition deal with the ICC to take, because we have our own justice system that we use.
All right.
Yeah, if you remember,
it's not working though for us.
If you remember, after the Iraq War,
not so much.
None of them, like Henry Kissinger and some of the other Bush people, were saying, we can't leave America because we're wanted by the ICC for I forget what they call the acts in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's like, oh, boo hoo hoo,
boo fuckity hoo, bye bye, bitch.
Yeah.
So please,
but I think that if enough of us were to write letters to the ICC,
agreed,
and started pushing for these violations regarding, like Abbott pushing the Operation Lone Star and pushing these mother and her children that were drowned at, in the Rio Grande, and we started pushing these, our concerns about these, human rights violations that cost people lives.
Right.
Agreed.
And just started writing, having these writing campaigns.
Well, I think they already know all this. Like, I don't think we need to write about that because it's already in the past. I think if we just vote blue and we get the people and we vote blue down ballot, we'll get the right people in office to correct this fucking bullshit.
Exactly.
Now, I can't be sure that it's going to it's going to happen in Louisiana and Texas and Florida and all the, maybe Florida's on the ballot. Florida might
but I'm
go.
just thinking,
Wait, hold on, Super Saint. Give me a second. Super Saint, give me a second. Florida might turn because we got abortion on the ballot and marijuana.
Cannabis.
I'm sorry. Cannabis.
Plus, did
she
you
yelled
see
at me to call it cannabis instead of marijuana?
Did you see all the donations coming out of Florida to Kamala?
I did not.
It's like there's a. I gotta find it and send it to you. Yeah,
huge.
Somebody put together a United States map with all these blue dots of where all the contributions were coming from, and Florida, it's almost like an entirely blue. It's like blue, 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 and
It's
I'm like,
so good to hear.
Yeah.
It's so good to hear. Super Saint, I want to
that.
thank you for calling in. We're gonna let somebody else have a chance.
Awesome.
Thank you, honey.
Okay,
Love
Thanks for
you.
calling in.
Love you.
Thank you, honey.
Mark P
Love
wants
you.
to know how much
Okay.
wine I've had.
Show me the bottle, bitch.
Nice addition, Kathy.
Not as much
Bye-bye.
as you think. Love you. Bye.
I can't see. It's too dark.
No,
I'm having that much fun.
I'm having this much fun.
Yes, absolutely. Super.
We got brilliant people in our chat.
We
Yes,
do.
we
We do. Like
That's
on
nice.
our side, we've got the smartest, most intelligent, and
even
the
have
most
trolls now.
fantastic smartasses ever on the planet. I swear to God.
We're a collective.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
the
why I
other
love
day, you guys were saying in the chat about Trump's ear diaper and his fucking
God.
and Trump packs instead of calling it Tampax, Trump packs on his fucking ear, and okay, I'm sorry, but I kind of wanted to get Ojeda to pop in and maybe call in and be like, yeah, if his ear was hit with an AR-15 bullet, there would be no ear.
There'd be no
left.
half of his brain would be gone.
So
His head,
yeah,
His
so,
head would even have I'm just so that whole situation is foobar.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's just none of it. It all looks like play acting to me. It all looked like WWE.
Yeah.
And Benny Loco, I
they
liked your
didn't
theory.
Mind eliminating a few people to do that.
Yeah. I liked your theory, Benny Loco, that Trump wasn't hit by a bullet. He was hit by pieces of the skull from the guy that got killed. That makes so much sense.
When
Except
once
for
you've
the
seen
guy
shit
with
like
the skull
that,
was behind him.
That's
Yeah, it was
so
behind
possible.
him. But he had his ear
Yes.
facing that direction. Well,
It would have gone this way.
So
Yeah.
the
You can see
but
it
if
going this
the brain, if the skull came off the dude, it's gonna blow the back of him off. But there's,
that's what I'm saying,
Bone
not
can't
for-
take
okay.
shrapnel. I mean,
yeah. But I
You know
totally
what?
agree it was
show me
debris.
the ear,
that-
Donnie. I want to
Yes.
see the ear.
Yeah, let's see the wound,
Let's
you
see
pussy ass
let's see
bitch.
the boo-boo.
I agree completely with John Fugel saying, why did we have a minute blow-by-blow description of Ronald Reagan's colonoscopy, but we don't have the faintest idea what happened with Trump and the shooting?
100% right. And the blow-by-blow of Biden having COVID.
Yes.
And
His doctor makes a statement every day. Every day we have an update on the president's condition. And
we haven't
nothing.
had piddly squeak except for the pill pusher, the pill mill guy, the drunk.
Ronnie Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie Johnson.
Johnson, Jackson, whatever the fuck his name is.
Robbie.
Ronnie, fuck up.
Was it Johnson? Jackson?
And he's not even a licensed physician anymore.
Not anymore.
Call him Bill
And the
White.
Navy demoted him too.
Yeah.
Said, get out of here,
The
you
Navy
drug
should have
addict.
court-martialed him.
Oh my God!
They should have.
It's coming
Sorry.
true. Lindsey
There's a
Graham
couple
said.
of them that need to be court-martialed.
Lindsey
And then
Graham
Flynn,
said, if
probably
we
Flynn's brother.
hold on, Lindsey Graham said, if we elect Donald Trump, the Republican Party will, and we will deserve it. It'll be fucked up,
It
and
will-
we'll. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget exactly the words he said.
Yes.
But guess what?
They're fucked.
It's coming true.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching it in real time. And, I think maybe the reason why we're giggling so hard today, and we're having a really good time today. And if all these trolls in the chat want to fuck with us, guess what? Fuck you.
We got trolls?
we got trolls and Twitch, and, they're.
Hey, can you see this?
It's
Can you
beautiful.
read between the lines, trolls?
Yeah.
Call from Jupiter Judy. To
Hey!
Jupiter Judy from Twitch. We love you. How you doing, baby? How you doing?
Now she's
Good.
back
How
in
are
the
you guys doing?
atmosphere.
I just wanted to say to Kathy, I'd like to know if I could find a link to what she saw with the blue dots in Florida, because
Yes.
I think I could share it around and it might help a bit.
Oh, okay. I'll try and find it.
Are you okay?
And I mean, I've been saying there's a lot more women here without husbands than there are men. And I just think that's, they all have been through this already.
Yeah.
A lot of them are in their 90s, 80s and 90s.
Well, that's our motto, 21st Century Suffragettes.
Yep.
They want to drag us back into this fight that we've already won. We've already won these battles. We already won the right to vote. We already won on Roe. And now they're dragging us back to the fucking 1850s. You can really shut the fuck up, and we're not going back.
Right.
They're coming after our votes.
And hopefully Biden will use some of his exorbitant powers right now to do something with SCOTUS or whatever he can do, wherever he can do it.
Yeah, his immunity. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's roll, bitch. Let's go. Let's
get those boxing gloves out. Let's
well,
go,
guess
Joe.
what? What's his name? I keep wanting to call him JLB. LBJ. LBJ fucking he got the civil rights thing. But he said, I'm not going to run again, but I'm getting the civil rights thing through. So fuck you. Okay, and that's where that came from. I'm not going to run again. Every time we've done this, we've lost, though. And we got a Nixon, or we got, you know what I mean? I don't think this is going to happen this time. Because you're running against a criminal. You got a prosecutor against a convict, a felon.
And that's all I keep putting every time somebody bitches at me on Facebook. I just go, really? You're going to vote for a felon? I wouldn't vote for a felon. Oh, maybe you are a felon.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but there's some great memes of Kamala Harris as Captain America. They're freaking fantastic. They're awesome.
Well, again,
I've seen a couple, and I usually save them right away in my phone, and then that way I use them in other places too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, well,
But
let's use the NFT cards that, the NFT kind of memes that Trump made about himself, and let's make him about Kamala. And you're going to save us from this fucking pedophile. He is a pedophile. Do I have to read?
Yes, he is.
Do I have to read it again?
No, please don't.
A 10-year-old boy, a 12-year-old girl, an 11-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl,
I
a
know.
12-year-old girl, and a 11-year-old boy.
Let me tell you something, Diane. The last time when you were reading this stuff and I didn't have earbuds in and my husband was home, he turned around and looked at me and goes, I didn't know about those.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, it's worse than you thought.
That's just what we know about.
Keep reading it.
That's what we just know about.
I know.
I guarantee
Stuff
there's
is
going to be more.
come out of the cracks.
I
let's
guarantee.
face it.
Yep, Jupiter Judy. I absolutely guarantee there's going to be more shit that's going to come out, and it's going to be even worse and it's going to guarantee Kamala and the Democrats a win. I see a massive, massive blue tsunami.
The other thing about Florida that I I noticed with DeSantis going after all these rules like the banned books and all this BS and crap about, oh, you can't have transsexual kids in this state, blah, 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 blah.
It's all kind of
just made everything
down.
so hard for people that you know, people either fight back or they leave. Well, not everybody can leave. Their job
So
may be
fight!
here, and that's it.
Oh my
Judy,
God, so
I
great.
just
Right,
posted
right,
in the Twitch
Fight
chat
your ass
the
right
link.
to the polls.
Okay, thank you.
And
vote
Mark, I
for
sent you
Kamala.
a
Thank
private
you,
Twitch.
Judy.
Or sorry, I
Judy,
sent you.
Judy.
And I'll let you guys go.
Mark,
Thank
I
you,
sent
Judy.
Thank you, baby.
Mark, I sent you a private Twitter message with the same link. So
Do you
okay,
have,
Mom's
Diane,
got
do
it.
you have a link to that paper that people can take that and just, that the one that you were reading off that list?
Yeah, we need it. We need a link for
All
that.
right, hold on. It was on my shitter account. So if you go to my profile,
I don't
Baby
have
Blue,
shitter.
at Baby Blue, DIBABIBLU.
Can you get it into this area?
It's fucking way down there, so I'm gonna have to scroll.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Keep your spouse a
Okay,
scrolling.
for laughs here, Ken
Your mouse
QB
is
Check
broke.
says, and you can call me Johnson, and you can call me Jay. Wow, that's an old memory.
Okay.
Well, I had my friend Mum in England tell me that there is a name for a dildo called a Ronson. So I think of that every time I hear Ron Johnson. I think Ronson Johnson.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
God.
I think
some
think
of
he's
these guys.
closeted.
Well, that's the thing, is that there's vulnerable Republicans out there, and there's Democrats that need support. So we also
Yes.
need to be keeping an eye out
Down
on
ballot, baby.
yeah, I mean, we really need to
Down ballot.
get. Yeah, we need a
Your
overwhelming
prosecutors,
majority. Overwhelming.
your
Just indisputable.
mayors, your council people, your all of it, your school board especially. We've
Yeah.
got to pay attention to the school boards.
And city
All right.
councils, county councils are important too, because what happens is that it's the federal government, the state distributes all this money, but how much of it trickles down to the local level, and then how much of that actually trickles down into the places where it belongs? Because what's happening is
Right.
private contractors
Yep.
are getting in with these city councils, or bringing their friends' private contracting business to do mental health or to do
Yep.
substance abuse
Prisons.
therapy or whatever. It's
Mhm.
it's somebody that's hooked up with your local, and they're in it for profit. They've
What-
routed
Of course.
federal
Yeah.
funding
Oh yeah. What
to
they
these private businesses.
what Doug Ducey did to the state of education in Arizona was absolutely disgusting. He gutted funding for Arizona State, University of Arizona, Northern Arizona University, and the public schools, and sent all that money to his friends that were running charter schools.
Yes.
And Katie Hobbs has been trying to clean it up ever since, and it's and then his friends run the schools, and they ran off with the money, and then there was no more school. It's like, oh God, it
All right.
just was horrible. Yes, Diane.
I'm gonna post this link. I'm not gonna give it. Okay, it's a fucking warning. I'm posting this link right now, and this is what we would not read on air, because we would get probably dinged from YouTube and Twitch just saying the fucking words out loud. Okay? So
Okay, so it's coming
That's
from
how
your.
bad it is.
it
Or
comes
is it
it comes from
okay.
it's a link from Seth Abramson. Okay? You see that?
Seth Abrams?
That's one.
Is that on Twitch or where are you at?
I'm
YouTube, okay.
I'm putting it in the YouTube chat.
Okay.
And Mark, please jump over and send it to the Twitch chat while I do this. Here is Katie Johnson's full testimony.
Oh yeah.
Another No, I'm not going to play it on the show. You guys go look at this for yourself.
There.
Right?
And share it with other people you know.
Okay?
Say,
That's her testimony. Now let me
Because
go
a lot
back.
of what people need is bullets. They go out there and say, Trump is bad. Well, why? Well, here.
The most
There you go.
disgusting shit you could ever think of or hear.
Right,
Those were
exactly.
the two that I wouldn't talk about on air because we were afraid to get dinged. Okay, I'm still looking for. I'm still looking for it.
Lumpy pillows kiss my ass. Put that in the book.
Oh, God. Hey, maybe he'll end up in jail. We can always hope.
Mental disorder. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh.
Here's the one. I'm copying that link. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it over here. Oh wait, I have to go here. And then here's the link of the list that I read on the air. Okay. And down further in that link is where you can find the list. So I'm telling you guys, it's real. It's not a hoax. Donald Trump is a fucking pedophile, and it's on record that he diddled 3 little boys along with, in fact, the youngest we have is a 10-year-old boy. I haven't seen a younger girl than 10.
Like a 7-year-old or something.
Oh,
Just,
here we go.
oh my God, I just want to just do.
It's disgusting. It's true.
Rusty.
I don't want to go through it again. If you guys, it's too triggering to go through it more.
It is.
And
it really is.
But if you guys wanted that link, there it all is. That's where I got my list for my notes. And so, if you can prove me wrong, prove me fucking wrong. I don't give 2 shits. The guy's a nasty piece of shit.
So what happened is when Stormy Daniels was on with Rachel Maddow, and I watched that interview.
Yeah.
And then I read these, because all kinds of people were posting these documents and saying, you have to understand what a sick bastard we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And the stories match up. They link up. The whole thing, the way he lured them
stealing
in.
10,000 children from Ukraine. It's a
Yeah.
global
Yes.
child trafficking ring.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll put if I had money, I'd put it on there.
Yep. I totally agree. Elizabeth. It's absolutely disgusting. Although the good news coming out of Ukraine is Russia has conceded the naval battle and they're retreating.
They don't have anything left.
They don't
in the
have
Black
fucking
Sea.
boats left.
They're retreating back into the ports of Georgia.
Yes, they are.
You know what's so beautiful is I remember seeing like a jet ski something, or it's like a jet ski on remote control, like run into a boat, and it took the boat out. And I asked Philip Ittner on Hal Sparks show, are there jet skis like in jet skis with along with drones taking these mega ships out? Oh yeah, he said, yep, it's true. I don't know how they're doing it, but they got a jet. I don't know if they just like if they.
It is
Tony-
they're amazingly innovative, amazingly resourceful, and they have
And they get
absolutely changed the face of modern
Yep.
warfare.
Jet
Hopefully, we won't be
ski
needing
with
any more wars.
bombs on
But
it.
And they're now saying that they feel very confident they can take Crimea back.
yes, and that's
Fuck
what
yeah.
that would be awesome
So
for them to take
take
Crimea back, blow that Kerch Bridge, and be done. I just and they could push them back, and they've been hitting targets inside of Russia for a while now. Refineries. They just hit some aircraft. I mean, I follow it fairly closely, not as
420.
closely probably as I.
Hey,
is
Putin,
420.
it's coming.
Yeah.
Your day is coming.
His days
Yeah.
are numbered. The right wing's days are numbered across America, across the world. We've had enough. We want world peace. We want peace, and we want our earth to survive instead of your fucking wars and your dick wagging. Yeah, your button ain't that big, bitch. So it's trapped in a mega tier, and your little mushroom, yeah. So fuck you and all your goddamn wars and your land bullshit. Can't we? we should be in the world of like Star Trek now, where everybody's equal and we have flying cars. But what has the right done? Since Carter
sabotaged us every fucking step of the way.
Yep.
Since
Into,
Carter,
yeah.
Divide.
Since Carter, Reagan took the goddamn solar panels off the fucking White
Yes,
House.
he did.
Imagine if we had solar panels already and we were 30, 40 years ahead of this bullshit. They
And we weren't
have
paying these-
kept us down with their foot on our fucking neck, just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg said, and we're not going to fucking take it anymore. And I think that's my closing statement for today's show. The
We're not gonna
21st
take it
Century
anymore.
Suffragette show.
I would say Kathy. And
I want to
Benny,
hand it over
you
to
guys go.
Kathy, and please go ahead, give your closing statement for the show, love.
My closing statement is everybody in, I don't care what chat you're in, you all rock my world. You know, it's like that's why I'm so confident we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Benny Loco. It's like love out to everybody. You guys rock. You know what to do. We're already organizing. We're already getting it together. And Seth Abramson just posted a picture of a kid he saw in the subway who already had his Harris T-shirt. That's how fast this thing is happening. That's how fast it's all happening. Yes. Big hearts to everybody. Diane, this has been so much fun. It's been great to be with Benny Loco. I love you. Elizabeth, I love you. It's like, this has been so much fun. Tony running the board. It's like, what a great day. And, you know, it's so funny because when Diane contacted me, she said, well, I hope you don't think it's strange because we only met online. And I'm just like, girl, we're Michigan girls, you know?
Yeah.
It's like no explanations.
And if
needed.
you hate Donald Trump and you drink wine, we're on the same side.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No question at all. So my final statement is like, keep rocking in the free world, everybody, and just keep it going. Don't lose faith. I know everybody's been re-energized. It's like there's going to be some hard days. I mean, we're all joyful right now, but there's going to be some hard days ahead. It's going to be a rough trog, and they're going to throw everything at Kamala they can. But we're all ready to say we're throwing it right back.
Yeah, we're not listening to the hype. Elizabeth, what's your final word, my love?
Oh, I just want to thank everybody for coming in and appreciate all the cool information callers have been bringing in, and that I'm so good. It's so good to meet, or actually just being here with Miss Kathy Zinn. So, I hold on a second. I appreciate everybody who comes here. Also, I tell everybody, keep heart. Don't let them throw you off. They're going to try everything they can to trip us up. They're terrified.
Yes, they are.
So just hang in there. Do it. Let's just do this.
Don't freak out.
Okay?
Unite.
Yes.
Don't freak out. Let's unite.
Yes. Just remember
That's
they're
right.
backed into a corner. And so if they think they have no options, it's going
to get uglier.
Yes.
We always
be
do
ready.
Just be vigilant
Be
and
ready.
everything. Be very careful, but really do your best to reach out to as many people as you feel safe doing. And see you next Tuesday, y'all.
See you next Tuesday. Benny, what you got for your final word, my love?
Well, I'm jealous because I'm not sitting in the studio with you.
Aw, we wish you were too.
Just it's a good jealous though. It's like I'm so glad that I can't be there, but you are. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a good jealous. I would long for us to all be in one spot for 1 minute so the whole room would light up with no electricity whatsoever. I mean, it totally would. You know, all we have to do is join hands. It'd be like the whole place would power up. We just have to stay tried and true. They are going to be flooding social media with misinformation.
So I flood it right back.
Flooding it. And you know, the best thing to do is to delete and block these people who are spreading information.
Don't retweet them.
Yes.
When you retweet them, you're giving them
That's right.
more power.
Don't answer them in a comment section because they collect on that. Trust
Yeah,
me
yeah,
when I
yeah.
tell you this.
Yeah.
Don't engage with any fucking bullshit in the chats or the comments. Just report them for the appropriate fucked up behavior.
Yeah, report and
There's
block.
a whole list. There's a
Yeah.
whole list, and then you block them so you don't see them anymore.
Right.
And it's that simple. But do not, under any circumstance, engage with this fuckery.
Yeah, at this
Because
point,
it helps.
Yep.
It helps them grow.
I'm trying to
It's
find it really
counterproductive at
fast.
this
Somebody had
point.
great.
Right,
Yeah, somebody
exactly.
had a great tweet
So
about that.
that's my best tidbit of advice. Being a YouTube scholar and all.
No, it's really good advice. Even on
Yes.
even on Threads or even on
Everywhere.
Shitter.
All the social media
Yeah,
platforms.
don't-
Every single one of them.
One more thing. Rose Blake has Hunter's laptop.
Oh, Rose Blake, you got Hunter Biden's laptop?
Oh
Yes.
my god. Yeah,
So
we
just
passed it
so-
around in the hell chat. It's like everybody's it's my week to have the Hunter Biden last chat.
I loaned out his hard drive, and I don't know where
Where
is
it
now.
went. Oh, I
No.
can't imagine how much
forgot
sand
who.
is in the laptop from it dropping off the horse a few times.
Yeah, well, it came right out of the tube top. I wonder how that.
I
Anyway,
know.
We got to thank everybody. Moms
Yes.
Russo, Jupiter Judy, Pam, everybody over here in Twitch. We really thank you. M. Kilgore, Mark P., thank you for all your help. Janelle, 56 Nick Rich, Jim the Geek, Gen X George, Gunther, Janelle, Petrazi, Spy, Lewis, Debbie, Gunther. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, thanks for calling in. We love you, girl. New fan, Bonnie, Super Saint. Oh my God, everybody who's here, thank you so much for all your love and support. J-Fo.
J-Fo, what you know, J-Fo?
And just remember, we always work for Peter, and we will see you next Tuesday. Love you guys. Peace out. Have a good one. Stay strong. Unite. Unite.
So shiny.
It's so shiny.
Bicycle
Stay
Mike,
shiny.
Janelle, Wayne, Tiffany.
Let me break into the way